What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites episode 12. Again, rejoined by the friends, the trainers, the undercover Team Rocket agents.
Hey, I'm Eric, and I play Silver Rowan, a Pokemon trainer specializing in Rock-type Pokemon.
Hey, I'm Ariana, and I play Marina, a Pokemon trainer specializes in Psychic-type Pokemon.
And I'm Tyler. I play Leaf Nadim, specializes in fire-type Pokemans.
And I'm Chandler. I am the professor, the dungeon master, the person who... I don't have a fun additional thing to add in today. What else fun thing do I do?
Watcher of Eric's pixel camera.
I am the watcher of Eric's pixelated camera. It's super pixelated, and now our faces will look really weird because of the way everything's spread out, and since it requires... Okay, now it doesn't look as weird anymore. It's fine. Everything's solved. Everything's under. Guys, last time on Pokemon Dungeons & Dragonites, do you guys know what you did?
I got all the special Pokemon, and I felt awkward for it.
A Ditto.
Yeah. We went and found the golden carp. Pretty easy. Finding a shiny magic carp with Dragon Rage. We introduced a new mechanic, which I think is very useful with doing training. You can spend an hour training with a Pokemon. It'll get 500 XP. I think that really helps balance out since we're not doing wild encounters. Stuff like that. Around 8:30 p.m., our trainers went into Celadon University to try and investigate what Professor Spinstar had requested, coming across Professor Brown's lab, where they found him doing some pretty shady stuff, they assumed. So they attacked, and luckily, he was indeed doing shady stuff. So Officer Jenny showed up, they carted him off for questioning, and they headed to bed with the instructions to not leave town until they had been spoken to by Officer Jenny. And that's where we find ourselves. You guys headed back to the Pokemon Center, you healed up your Pokemon, you grabbed like some dinner to finish up your day, and you crashed all in the same room together, and you wake up the next morning.
I played with my Ditto for a minute.
Are you bonding with it?
No, I'm just saying that's what we did.
Oh yeah, you did play with your Ditto for a little bit. So that is what happened. That is all the things. Yeah, you're allowed to bond. It's a long rest. You're allowed to bond.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'd say I bond with Merida Mankey because of all the pain that she had to go through during that fight.
She took a beating.
Oh yeah.
I'll
so
bond
that's
with the
what I'm
new
gonna
Ditto.
do.
Yeah, you kind of get to know Ditto, kind of like showing him, you introduce him to your full team. Ditto like changes out between all the Pokemon as it does. Ariana, are you bonding with anyone?
Luminosa.
Sweet. So yeah, you guys do all of your bonding there. You actually, your Eevee moves to Content, since it's your second time bonding with him.
Is that level 1 loyalty or?
Yeah, that's +1 loyalty.
Sweet.
Nice.
She's loyal. She's a loyal girl.
She's quite loyal. And I believe, Eric, this is your first time bonding with Mankey. So you guys, it's really nice. Do what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really nice getting close to her, you know, kind of like talking it out, you know, giving her the full treatment since she took a beating in that fight yesterday. So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I'll give her some kind of like a trainer or a coach with their fighter, just doing the whole shoulder massage, getting down the arms, patting them a little bit.
Mankey's a circle with arms. Where's his shoulders?
Listen, don't worry about it.
They're on the somewhere.
So yeah, so that's what you guys do. And you guys get a full night's rest. You guys feel great. The next morning, you awake with the hope for the day. You awoke. You awoke it. What you want to do?
I feel like we should leave town, guys.
We can't.
Yeah.
We have to talk to Officer Jenny. We're not allowed to.
Should we? We said we were going to go to the gym first thing.
Plus we gotta fight the gym.
Yeah, it's about
Yellow.
about 8:30 right now.
Yeah, we have to. see Yellow.
We sure do.
And we got to fight the gym, Leaf, right?
Yeah, I said that first. I said we
Right,
got
of
to
course.
take Officer Jenny, we got to fight the gym, and we got to see Yellow.
All right, let's go to the gym.
Okay.
So as you guys come downstairs and walk out into the inn area, it's pretty not busy for the morning. It's not like crazy. There's a few people sitting around having breakfast. The innkeeper kind of like hands you a nod, or like gives you a nod as you guys like turn back in your key, and then looking over to the side, there are two people walking through the door, kind of like blinded by the light, and you guys kind of look away, and you see Josh and Yellow walk in.
My boy! My two favorite
Josh
people.
and Yellow.
My
Yes.
two favorite
Wow.
people. How's it going?
How old is Josh?
Josh is a little bit younger than you guys. You guys are all like roughly in your early to mid 20s. Josh is about 18.
Okay. Oh, okay.
What's up,
Josh and Yellow, huh?
Oh,
So they just walk in together. And
I'm
they see
sitting
you
here trying
guys.
to greet Josh, and he's not responding to me.
Oh,
Hey, Josh,
sorry, I just
how's
heard
it
you
going?
yelling. And he goes, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, Leaf. And he walks up and he goes, Knuckles, and he like, and Yellow goes, oh, hey guys, how are you guys doing? I actually just, I met Josh yesterday when I, went on to take on Saffron City Gym. He said he knew the three of you. So we figured we'd travel together. Come see you
He's
guys.
I've been giving him some tips on the trainer path every time I see him.
And he turns and he goes, yeah, this guy is who helped me finally defeat Brock. And Yellow goes, oh wow, that's pretty great of you, Leaf. Nice going.
I'm a really nice person.
You
Leaf
keep
is
saying
pretty
that.
quick.
I keep
Leaf-
proving it too.
She goes, yeah.
Josh, it's Leaf, Leaf.
Yeah. Leaf is great. Yeah, helped me out a ton.
right,
Such a great
right, Yellow.
guy.
Yellow goes, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, if you ever meet Master Blake, ask him all about me. He loves all three of us.
Josh goes, oh, Master Blade. That's the guy at the.
Yeah,
the
did you ever
place.
fight him? Did you ever fight Master Blake?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh right, he's in the university. I forgot that was like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's. I hope to meet him. He sounds like a pretty great guy.
He's the greatest.
Yeah, and Yellow goes, yeah, he's a bit of an odd one, but he's
He
okay,
has
I
heart.
guess.
He has.
Aren't we
heart.
all?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Josh like, yeah. Oh man, dude, have you guys taken on the Celadon City Gym yet?
We're literally on our way there now.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, dude, that's so exciting.
You want to make this a fivesome and go on down and do this together?
Yellow did not like that.
You all can make it a foursome, and I'll stay behind.
How do I make it a threesome and keep my name out of it?
Yeah, I was like, it's fine. It can be just you and Josh. It's fine. I'm good here.
Let's go get our gym badge, Josh.
And so we'll continue with Tyler and Josh. We'll see what. No. She goes, yeah. I guess we can head on over. I was actually gonna swing by the department store and do some shopping. I was hoping to get some new TMs before I took on the gym leader.
Shoot, those TMs are expensive.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've been saving up for a while.
I have not.
Oh,
I've been squandering my money.
well, I mean, you did give like $1,000 to Master Blake.
You're right. I did do that for that guy.
Yeah.
I did that as well, and I also got Solar Beam for Ivy Boy.
Oh, that's so cool! And Josh goes, whoa, you got oh my, that's such a strong move! I think,
Yes, sir.
I don't know too much about grass Pokemon.
Hey, Josh,
Josh,
look at this Pokemon.
it's a very strong move.
What was that, Leaf?
So Leaf feels like Josh is starting to lean towards Silver too much, and so he's getting a little jealous. So he's going to pull out Ditto and be like, Josh, look at this. It's a Ditto!
And he pulls out his Pokédex. Ditto is and Yala goes, oh, cool, you got a Ditto, and she pulls out her Pokédex.
Yeah, throw out a
And-
Pokemon, Josh.
And gets it trapped in there. And he goes, okay, and he like throws up and lands, and his Staryu pops out. And before you, Ditto goes, Ditto! And then turns into a little Staryu standing in front of it. And like his Staryu like looks
Yeah.
questioningly at it, and Josh is like, "That's so cool."
Yeah, it is, Josh. Yeah, it
And
is.
he kind of returns his Staryu, and he goes, "That's awesome." He goes, "So you, the gym?"
Yeah, let's go to the gym.
He goes, "Okay," and Yellow goes, "All right, I'll catch up with you guys later." And
Let's see.
as you guys walk
Did we
out,
see him at the camp?
Yes.
Yes.
and as you guys walk out, you guys kind of make your way to about right there in the town, and then Yellow kind of splits off from you guys and heads inside the Celadon department store, and you guys kind of walk down here. So again, this is another thing that the game has set up for this game map, so ignore it. All these trees down here, these trees right here, they don't exist. Those trees right there, they don't exist, so don't worry about them. You guys don't have to get cut and kind of run around. So you guys cross over the bridge, and you guys kind of head this way, and you guys end up right in front of Celadon City Gym. And as you guys walk up, an Officer Jenny is standing outside, and she goes up. "Hi there, Leaf, Silver, Marina. I was hoping I could talk to the three of you before you head inside."
Sure. What's up, Officer Jenny? Hope everything went okay.
And Josh goes, "What's going on?"
There was some trouble in the university yesterday. We were kind of heroes.
Oh, that's awesome. And Officer Jenny goes, "Well, kind of something. So I just wanted to see what you guys, just again to get a recount of what happened."
I don't remember a lot, but we were touring the university. We went downstairs. We saw a light on. Then I went out unconscious. That's as much as I remember.
Right, and so I was conscious for the majority of it. We went in, and Leaf actually was the one who walked in first. The professor was really aggressive towards us, and didn't like us being in there. And we were just saying, "Oh, it's okay, we're sorry that we're there." And then he knocked Leaf out with his Machamp, and then he attacked us. So me and Marina had to pull out our Pokemon and try and defend ourselves before Marina was also knocked out, as well as her Pokemon. And then I was able to get them knocked out just barely. And then you all came. The security guards came.
And Marina, you also agree with this story?
Definitely, yes. That's exactly what happened.
And she goes, "Okay. Well, that kind of lines up with what Professor Brown was saying. He of course, we did get a full confession from him for what he was doing. But he did tell us that two masked people resembling the descriptions of Team Shadow attacked him."
Mask.
That's what he tells us, and you did tell the security guard who first arrived that there were some masked people. So we're just trying to get everyone's story straight and kind of figure out what's going on. I don't know if you guys have heard a lot about this Team Shadow, but they've been causing a bit of a ruckus throughout the region, and
Right.
we've been the Pokemon League has instructed us to figure it out.
So Silver, you must have forgotten. They ran right past you. They were trying to, I don't know if they're trying to shake up the doctor. He had some pretty shady stuff. I haven't tried to take it from him, but they did run right past you, up the stairs.
Yeah, that's what the security guard said that you guys said last night, but they don't remember seeing anything. Go ahead and make a deception check.
Let me check my numbers.
This is out of game. I changed my story from that.
Yeah,
and then
you
you
sure
brought
did.
up,
And you guys never talked about it.
no, but you brought it up from Professor Brown's perspective, and then you brought it up again, and now it seems really, really conflicting.
Can I have advantage?
No. That's a nice 9 there. And she goes, "Okay, well, I'm not sure what you guys are trying to hide here. I don't."
No, Marina, and I'm gonna kind of just step in front of her and be like, Marina, no, I know you're trying to protect me, but that's what. No, I told them the truth. I told them the truth of what happened. I was just scared remember, because originally I was going to say the mask because we were scared that we were going to get in trouble.
It was very traumatic, as you can imagine.
So wait, now you're saying there were no masked men?
No, she was just trying to protect me because originally that's what I was going, because we were scared that we were going to get in trouble for being down here, and then we realized, oh wait, no, we're not the bad guys here.
The masked men are.
No, Professor Brown is. We thought we were going to get in trouble, so before we even went in there, we sadly, you know us, we were just snooping around, and we just thought that we should come up with a story in case somebody saw us.
I mean,
and she's trying to protect me.
Professor Brown was pretty forthright with his confession. I don't know why he would lie about masked people attacking him.
Well, the same reason why we thought of it. We heard about these Team Shadow people, and maybe he's just trying to, I don't know, maybe it benefits him somehow. Maybe he's hiding something.
That's true.
Make a persuasion check.
Fair point.
All right.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out how Eric's going to talk his way out of this lie, but that was good.
Whew. I hope.
Let's see what you roll.
Crit 1.
All right. Getting the Zen.
Oof.
Oh!
That was such a good lie, though.
Hey, I should get advantage for that, or inspiration at least. It's up to you, DM. It's up to you. Oh, that's a 2, isn't it?
She rolled a natural 2, and she only has a +3. So that's a 5 for her. So, and you rolled a 3 + 4. So she believes you. She goes, that's yeah. I can only assume he's trying. Maybe he's just trying to talk his way out. Maybe trying to push the blame on the Team Shadow. He didn't really, and she reaches into her pouch and she pulls out a paper and she kind of just like, she looks at it and she goes, he really couldn't make heads or tails of why he was doing what he was doing and who was paying for it. So maybe he was trying to push it off, and she kind of just like hands the paper out, not to anyone in particular.
I'll grab it.
So quick look at the paper as you kind of glance over it. It's a quick notes, writes all that off of a page that was probably sent to him through an email or something to that degree. It's like printed text that's like Mr. Brown. A lot of it's kind of gibberish and nonsense. It seems to be talking in some sort of code. But the few things that you do get from reading it is they talk about a special project, they talk about a Ditto, and they talk about funds that will be transferred to him. So looking at this, you can clearly see that there is. Make an intelligence roll for me. Straight intelligence.
Okay.
Just so you can see if you're able to, just from this quick glance.
9.
All right, I'll give you partial of it, just like this quick glance, because it is a code. You kind of like keep glancing away. It seems like you can't really gather who is doing it, but it seems like someone is funding his research, and they're keeping it on the down low and doing a lot to keep it that way. Also, kind of looking over in the margins that are written, it looks like from Professor Brown. It seems like whatever experiments he was doing had something to do with Ditto being able to retain the Pokemon it turned into. And Officer Jenny goes, yeah, we're really kind of running out of dead end here with the Pokemon League championship coming up in a couple weeks. The Pokemon League is hard pressed for us to try and stop this.
Have you did you find the Ditto?
No, there was no a lot of that. She kind of like reaches out and takes the paperback from you, and she goes, a lot of the different paperwork and different stuff we found in there, all of it references this Ditto, but there were no Dittos in there. We found crates full of different types of Pokemon, ranging from very common to there are even a few uncommon Pokemon in there. But I don't know where this Ditto is, but from what we can gather.
Now, there's a lot of like Pokemon transfer stuff in the university. You don't think maybe he had sent it off like before we had walked in, do you?
I don't know. That's something we're looking into. The Pokemon.
When I first went in, he looked like he was trying to like delete stuff off computers.
The Pokemon League has can get files of that, but it takes time to get that full log, and there was a lot of damage done to those computers in there. But we're trying. But we could not find any trace of a Ditto, but it seems to be some very unethical experiments were happening in there. We found a few dead Pokemon.
Oh, gosh.
And she kind of just looks at you, and Josh is, like, very much, like, uneasy in this whole conversation, just like,
Hey,
what did
hey,
I just
Josh,
walk up to?
Hey, Josh, how about you go inside? We'll see you inside. We're just finishing up this conversation. You don't have to worry about this.
Go sign up.
He goes,
battle.
that sounds great. He opens the door and walks inside.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought Josh was gonna say, "Hey, Leaf, did you just show me a Ditto?"
And
I thought he was gonna do that.
And so he goes in, and then she's just like, yeah. So if you guys hear anything or find out anything, we're reaching out to all the other cities around and giving them this update that this just happened. If you guys see anything suspicious, always make sure that Officer Ginny is the first number you call. And she goes, well,
Of course.
Yeah.
all right. Good luck on your gym challenge again. Oh,
One last question. How rare are Dittos around here? I guess I just haven't, I don't have that knowledge on hand.
well, in this general area, not very frequent. Some have been found in the south areas of the region, but it's very rare to see one up this far north in the region. They're also fairly uncommon, but that might just be because most of them tend to hide in plain sight. Most Dittos tend to camouflage as other Pokemon nearby to hide from predators, as well as poaching and things of that nature. Dittos can be quite highly sold on the black market.
Well, thank you. I was just curious.
She goes, yeah. Again, if you see anything of note,
Is she letting us keep this paper? Or
no,
did
she took it back.
Can I see that paper one more time, Officer Jenny? I'm just super curious on what.
And she goes,
was doing.
yeah, sure. And she hands it to you for a quick second. Make a
Can I try to discern it?
straight intelligence check.
His intelligence is better than mine. I have a lot of wisdom, but not a lot of intelligence.
19.
19.
Oh.
Cool. So she hands you this paper, and you just start scanning through it, and looking at it with the knowledge you've gotten from the interaction, albeit as short as it was with Brown, and knowing that this is a Ditto, knowing that there's something going on, you're able to pick up on a lot more of this coded message, because it's not an intricate code, but you're not able to get all of it. Looking through it, there is, again, you see the mention of someone is funding this, or something is, anytime it's referenced, it's not referenced, there is no I am giving you this money, it's we are giving you this money, we expect results. And it's near the end, it talks about that this isn't their first correspondence specifically about this Ditto, and that he's making strides, and he kind of has that written, Professor Brown, in the margins. The Ditto that you have is a very unique Ditto. He did a lot of experimentation on this Ditto. This Ditto has been through a lot of unethical, not so good experiments done to it. It has the ability to basically connect with your Pokédex. and any Pokemon that you have logged in your Pokédex, it can transform into.
Lit.
But it can only hold those transformations for a short amount of time. So, like, when it transforms into a Pokemon, it's only going to be able to hold it for, 10 minutes, and then it transforms back into a Ditto. That's where he was trying to figure out. So, Pokemon battle-wise, you're fine transforming into a Pokemon, but you wouldn't be able to transform him into, like a Charizard for the day, because after 10 minutes, he's going to transform out, and then he is, like, weak. He is depleted. So you can kind of transform into that one back. He can transform around, but it takes a toll on him to do this transformation, which is kind of what you see like in the margins, like him writing like how to make this effect longer, how to go for Pokemon. I have it like he's trying to figure out how he can like teach this Ditto every known Pokemon in the Kanto region without the use of a Pokédex. It seems like he started with a Pokédex, and that's where he currently got to before everything went wrong. And so out of game, for the game mechanic, you can use Transform to transform into any Pokemon you have in your Pokédex. Higher level, stronger level Pokemon is going to require a check to beat it, such as you can't, if you saw like a Moltres, you can't be like Ditto transform into Moltres. You would have to succeed on a ability check for Ditto to transform into that. I haven't decided yet, because right now all the Pokemon in your Pokédex I don't think are that overpowered for him to be able to transform into, because you could theoretically have any of those Pokemon in your Pokédex right now.
Yeah, so it in the app it can use transform 5 times.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm asking is since it's level 8, I have 2 feats or ability score improvements. So if I knew what it was, I would work on that versus like a feat or something.
What do you mean if you knew what it was?
If I knew
what the ability check was?
Ability scores in it, yeah.
I'll come up with it later.
Okay.
I think it'll probably be a Constitution check.
Okay.
To see if
That's
it
the highest thing anyways.
to see if it can withstand transforming into that. Because the more intricate, the more powerful of a Pokemon, it takes more of a toll on the Ditto.
Yeah.
Is kind of the idea behind it, which is also the balancing idea. Just like Ariana's Eevee can turn into any of the 3 evolutions, which is pretty strong because you can have the forethought to decide how you want to take on a battle, but it's kind of nerfed by it can only turn into one of those a day. So I was like, how can I do this with a Ditto to nerf it so that way it's not super overpowered? And then Eric's eventual special Pokemon is... I honestly think his is going to be the strongest of the 3. But I've tried to nerf it as best I can. Or have not so much a nerf, but
don't nerf it, just balance it.
A balance. So I think I have yours in mind, whenever we get to it. But yeah, so that's what happens.
Never.
After you finish looking at it, she goes, yeah, again, if you hear anything, please let us know. There's been a lot going on. I think this Pokemon League Championship this year's is going to be quite interesting. Good luck to you. And she reaches out for the paper.
Here you go.
And she takes it and she folds it up and she goes, have a wonderful day. Good luck again. Thank you again for your cooperation and for evidently helping stop a very dangerous professor. That could have been a lot worse if it wasn't for the 3 of you. And she walks off.
So as soon as she's out of earsight, maybe I should.
Can your ears see now?
Earshot.
There you go.
So maybe I shouldn't use Ditto in like official gyms for a little bit.
Maybe give it some time.
Maybe I'll stop showing Ditto to people also.
Or here's the thing, or you could strategically, before we go in, if he's going to be the first one you throw out, or is it a he or a she? I'm sorry, I never asked.
It's a it.
Gender neutral.
They.
Okay, well, if you know you're going to throw it out first, then maybe you could get them to change first and then take them out so that you don't have to,
And the three of you being from this region, you do know of people using Ditto. Like it's not a uncommon thing.
Oh, okay.
but you're kind of in the right headspace and the right thought of it might be a little weird if you just dealt with that. You were
Suddenly
at
had a
the scene of the
Ditto.
crime, and you suddenly had a Ditto.
Maybe
Understandable.
I skipped this
Right
step.
now.
Maybe Ditto skips
Right
this.
now.
Yeah, but you guys have seen
Yeah.
Dittos. You've seen them in the wild. You've had, like, when you were younger and stuff like that before you did this, you've had instances of, dude, that Pokemon is totally a Ditto, like, back in, like, school, and, like, your friends were like, no, that's a Pidgey. And you're like, no, I swear that's a Ditto. And, like, people will be like,
Look
whatever.
at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
So you know that Dittos do exist. But yeah.
Yeah, give it a little bit of time, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's a good call. All right, let's meet up with Josh. Let's see if he already got in.
Let's
to
go
a
see
fight.
my boy.
So as you guys walk
Whee!
inside, you guys of course see the typical, gym entrance that you're used to. There is the nice desk set up. There is the secretary sitting behind it. In this case, it is an older woman who's sitting back there. She's typing on the computer. You can see a couple of monitors above her showing the gym area. The gym area looks quite similar to what you're used to. Instead of a typical, stone floor or something like that, it looks like the entire where the gym battle consists of itself is grass. On each side of the lane, there is a desk sitting there, as well as a board up to one side as well. And when you guys kind of walk into the foyer, there's, of course, as usual, straight ahead, the secretary sitting there. To one side, a door for the entrance into the gym battle itself, a door into the viewing area, and then, like, the little sitting area right up front. And Josh is, like, sitting in the sitting area, and he's bouncing his knee and kind of like fidgeting, and he's kind of like he has his phone in his hand, and he's just kind of like blankly staring at it, and he's just sitting
You okay,
there.
Josh?
And, you didn't steal that Ditto, did you?
No, of course not. I've had this Ditto for a little bit.
Are you sure? Like that seems really sketch, man.
I know. I thought about that too when we were outside. That is super convenient that I happened to catch a Ditto the same time all that went down with a Ditto. I thought that's pretty wild.
Silver's going to hear this, and he's going to, and this may be, okay, so outside of character, this may be an assist to Tyler. Silver's going to go, Leaf, you don't think that maybe the Ditto got away and you happened to catch the one that he was experimenting on, do you?
I don't know.
Make
I have no idea because I
That'd
don't
be-
even know what was special about that Ditto, anyways.
make a deception check
With advantage.
with advantage.
Advantage, because
I'm proficient in deception.
I'd say Ariana probably has
Nice.
two. She had a +6 to her deception check earlier.
yeah, well, and also we leveled up, so anything we're proficient in, we get +3 now.
14.
14. That's he kind of visibly like relaxes.
Wait, you have advantage.
Oh, with advantage, right? 14.
14.
He kind of like visibly relaxes. His hand holding his phone kind of like falls to his lap, and you can see like it's a blank screen. It's not even turned on. And he, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know what was going on. That's insane. You guys,
That is insane.
you guys really stopped that guy?
It was mostly silver, like I said. Not my best.
Well, you all helped wear him down a little bit before it just came down to me and Ivy Boy.
Boy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. You guys seem to have had a lot of run-ins with crazy stuff recently. Yallo was telling me about on the walk over here about your guys' encounters with Team Shadow. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
I didn't have any issues
insane.
with them going through Mount Moon, but she said that you all four ran into them.
Yeah, we have like protagonist effect, so like
Oh, I've heard about
a
that.
lot of like stuff happens to us specifically.
Yeah, I was thinking about studying that at Celadon University. If I decide to go to the university, I was thinking about I'm not taking an off semester to partake in the Pokemon League. You know, since it's only run annually anyways.
You're right.
Right.
So, what are you gonna use in this gym, Josh?
I think I'm gonna submit my I think my Rhydon's gonna do pretty great, and
Probably not. Remember, Josh, this is a grass type gym. Your Rhydon is not gonna do great in there.
Oh,
Grass is super effective against rock.
gosh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, maybe my Staryu would do pretty good.
Well, no.
Are you sure?
No, because grass is also good against water. Water isn't very super effective against grass.
Oh,
Is it? I don't think. No, it's
No,
not.
you can't use Squirtle.
just
Do you have anything else, Josh?
What?
Fire types are the
Gosh.
I
If
don't
you have a fire type,
I don't have a fire type
or a
Pokemon.
ground type. A ground type, Josh.
No. No.
You'll still probably do okay. I'm just letting you know that you're going to be at a disadvantage.
well, if you have a grass type, it won't do a lot of damage, but it won't take as much damage either.
I'm fairly certain I gave him a third Pokemon, but the only two I can remember is he had his Rhydon,
He just showed us Staryu.
and a Staryu, because I remembered he had Staryu. I can't remember who his third Pokemon was, so
Just give him a
I'm
third
checking.
Pokemon.
I'm not giving him a third Pokemon, because I said it. And it's a Rhyhorn. I keep saying Rhydon. He has a Rhyhorn. He hasn't evolved it. It is a Rhyhorn. It has not been evolved. I'm checking right now because I feel like I put it in my notes. Saffron City, because that's where you guys saw him last time after you came out of the gym there. A Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff was the other Pokemon he has.
Jigglypuff should do okay.
Rhyhorn, Staryu, and Jigglypuff, because I remember him like having the interaction with Puff Boy. And he
So
goes,
just so you know,
yeah, maybe my
you
Jigglypuff.
submit all three, but your Rhyhorn's going to be at a disadvantage for sure.
Yeah. All right, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And he kind of like stands up from the chair, and he walks over confidently to the secretary, and he hands out his trainer card, and he goes, "I'm here to challenge Erica." And the woman's just, yeah. She takes the card and she jots down, blah blah blah. And she goes, "Okay, you can head on in." And he goes, and he looks to you guys, and he goes, "I got this."
You got this, Josh.
And he-
MVP for sure.
Heads inside.
He's gonna lose, guys. He's gonna lose. Let's go sign up.
So you guys walk up. The woman is sitting there, and she goes, "Oh, are the three of you here to sign up to fight Erica today as well?"
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. Quite wonderful indeed. Well, I'll go ahead and take your trainer cards, and she takes each of your trainer cards, and she goes ahead and starts writing down your information. Oh, I see you have 4 gym badges. You're very impressive.
Technically 5, but the 5th one doesn't count. Fighter's Dojo.
Oh,
And
yes.
I showed up
Yes, that is
unofficial.
that is not an official Kanto League gym
Yes.
badge.
It's also unofficial, but technically we have 5.
4 gym badges, wonderful. Who shall be challenging Erica first today?
I shall go first this time. Did I already go first? Eric hasn't gone first, right? Or
I
have
can't
we all
remember.
gone first at this point?
Have we all gone first at this point?
I have no idea.
I think so.
I feel like
This is our 4th gym, so I'd
Oh.
imagine we've all gone first.
It doesn't matter. It's
I
all,
mean, it mattered a
Right,
little.
but we're
it's all out of continuity. Like, it's all like timelines
Right.
and stuff. And so she goes, okay, and she jots down and she hands back your trainer cards. And she goes, well, the way Erica's gym works is, of course, a little different, as I'm sure the 3 of you know. So unfortunately, viewing is unavailable to gym challengers throughout the time. So if you 3 will have a seat in the waiting area, I will call you up when it is time for your battle.
Thank
all
you.
right.
And so you guys head over and you
How
guys...
many Pokemon are permitted in this gym?
Oh, shoot, yeah, that would have happened during this part right here. As she was taking your trainer cards, you would submit your Pokemon. 3 Pokemon are submitted for this one.
I'll submit Charmeleon. I'll submit.
And she goes, oh, fire types are prohibited. Just a joke.
That's-
What if it would have
that's
been, though?
not
And she goes, oh,
Then this
just
would have been the only
just
gem.
pulling your leg.
The one gem I have
And
advantage
she goes,
in.
it was only a joke.
Only a joint. Well, Charmeleon's going in, and he will do all the fighting. Then I shall submit my Pidgeotto and Nidorino.
Wonderful, and she puts that onto the computer. Ariana, who are you submitting?
I am doing Flareon and Ekans and Kadabra.
Sweet, and she puts that all in there as well. And then Eric, who are you submitting?
Puff Boy.
Growly.
Ooh, I forgot you had a Growly.
Yeah. Would Puff King be good?
For Josh.
He would be good.
It doesn't do anything
Huh?
special. It's just a psychic type. Technically, it's a fairy type.
Growly. Yeah. I'm thinking Ivy Boy's a safe bet just because he's my strongest anyways, and he's not gonna. It'll be kind of equal. So it's gonna be Growly, Ivy Boy, and Merida, Mankey.
Ariana, who was yours again? You were Ekans. Who else?
Flareon and Kadabra.
Flareon and Kadabra. So you like get your Eevee out, and you're like, I think fire's the way to go today. And Eevee goes, Eevee, Flareon, right before you. It's really cool
Just
doing.
throw it down.
And Tyler, your Charmeleon, Nidoran, and who else?
Pidgeotto.
Nidorino and Pidgeotto. Cool. Sweet. So she takes down all your information. You guys kind of like go over and sit. About 15-20 minutes go past. You guys see it all on the screen. You just can't. There's no audio. So Josh kind of walks in and he walks over. Erica walks out and shakes his hand and says, "Welcome, welcome." You assume she's saying welcome. You see her direct him towards the desk sitting on that side. He walks over and he sits in the desk. And you can now see across from him on the other side, another young person comes out and has a seat on the desk on the other side. Erica then turns and walks over to a third side of the room, which I will show to you guys right now in your setup, how it will look for the three of you. And she turns and she walks to her side of the room over here, and you guys see the course of the battle go through as it seems she's writing something on a blackboard. You cannot see what is being written, and their battle commences. Josh he starts with his Jigglypuff, who is able to take out their first Pokemon, which is a Tangela, which you can see. Tangela does go down to Jigglypuff after a very intense battle, but leaving Jigglypuff quite injured. Her second Pokemon comes in, which is a Victory Bell that you see, who quickly takes out Jigglypuff, followed by his Staryu, followed by his Rhyhorn. And you could see like the camera, just like the look on his face as he returns his final Pokemon, stands up, shakes Erica's hand, and he walks out into the lobby, and he sees the three of you kind of like looking at the screen, and he goes, "So
It's okay, Josh. Josh, listen. That was a great battle. You did great. Now, let me give you a pointer. The route next to us, Vulpix, Growlithe. Go catch one of them.
Where?
Where were they, Chandler?
And the route right before you came here to the east of Celadon, in between
The route
Celadon and
before you
Saffron.
came in, you were probably distracted because you were traveling with Yellow. Go back, catch a Vulpix or a Growlithe, train it up. If you want to evolve it, Firestones are available in the store.
Oh, okay.
And
he pulls out his phone and he types some stuff and he goes, okay, yeah, all right,
You do this. You're my champ.
yeah, and he gives you like a big high five, and he goes, all right, good luck, you guys, and he kind of like runs out, and the secretary goes,
I go. Just to us. No one can hear us. If anything ever happens, Josh is our fall man. That's what I'm training him up to be.
I figured that'd be Master Blake.
No, Master Blake. Well, he's another one. You have to have multiple fall guys.
second fall guy. Primary is Josh.
Who's gonna believe Master Blake?
So, the secretary goes, Silver, I believe you're up. And, you walk inside, and then we'll split into the 3 separate timelines. So, the 3 of you are called in one by one. As you enter, Erica is stood next to the table, next to the desk. As you walk in, she shakes your hand. She goes, "Hello, hello again. I remember you from my class last night. Welcome to my gym today. My gym, of course, is a little unorthodox, but I do think it makes for a little bit more fun. So, today we're going to be doing something very interesting." And she goes, "Across from you is one of my teacher's aides, who you will be fighting today, as I proceed to ask you a few questions." So basically, how this is going to work, outside of game mechanics, is every other round, you will be asked a question. They are all multiple choice questions. So most of them will be A through B, or A through D, and then I believe there is 1 or 2 true or false statement. So how this is going to work is kind of like a test, which is why trainers, challengers are not allowed to hear from it. So I am trusting the 3 of you to not use Google for this. You also, as you come in, she does require you to leave your Pokédex visible on the desk, so that way in canon you can't use your Pokédex for any thing like that. And how this is going to work is, she explains this in the game, but it wouldn't make sense. So, she asks you a question. If you get the question correct on your first round, you get advantage on the attack. If you get your question incorrect, you attack as normal, but your opponent gets advantage on their attack. If you get 5 correct in a row, it is an auto crit. And if you miss a question, if you miss 5 questions and get 5 incorrect in a row, the student aide gets an auto crit on you. So they're spaced out like that because I only have 10 questions. So you will all each, at the beginning of the round, you will all 3 answer the same question. I will ask the question, you will have to lock in your decision, and on 3 you will say your answer. Make sense?
So just talking about this, wasn't this a game mechanic in one of the more recent Pokemon games?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it was, because they would ask you a question, you would answer it, and then it increased your Pokemon stats.
I have no idea.
So here,
I think it was Sun and Moon.
instead of us all saying it, we could type it in to roll 20 and click enter.
You could, and on 3 hit enter. That could work here.
Okay.
Because then you might not be able to hear it all.
No, that'll be fine. And then I'll be like, Tyler said A, Eric said B. I can just say it out.
Well, we can just say it, but then we can type it so that 1, 2, 3, enter, and then we say it.
Yeah, that works for me. So you'll have it typed in and you'll say it at the same time. Because that's the only way I could think of doing this. Fun, it's a little different from a normal gym battle, but for the most part it's a strict fight. But it gives you that little edge that someone who is a teacher might want to include in their gym battle, is making sure you learn and whatnot. So
that's why Josh didn't do so well.
Yeah. Josh doesn't know his Pokemon mechanics, and also typing-wise, it was pretty bad. He tended to get something correct. These are all relatively easy trivia questions, because I tried to get questions that would make sense in canon for her to ask you. Questions of, what Pokemon did Ash catch in Season 1, Episode 13? Wouldn't make sense for her to ask. So all of these... No. All of these are pretty, straight-up questions like that. So, as per usual, the 3 of you will go first in a gym battle. So she puts up she writes up the question on the blackboard that she has, and then on all of your desks, or on your desk, there's a computer screen like built into the desk, and as she writes, the question appears on that, and she gives you a multiple choice response here. So,
Turns out it was Krabby.
oh,
It's called Mystery at the Lighthouse, and it's when he got crabby.
the more you know. So, she goes, well, here we are. Question 1. What is Pokédex entry number 24? And then the 4 multiple choice pops up here. Pikachu for A, B, Chansey, C, Arbok, or D, Pidgey. And I'll give you a few seconds to think, and then once you're ready, you can lock in your answer by typing it in. Are we all ready?
Yes.
All right. On 3, hit enter and say it. 1, 2, 3.
Arbok.
Pikachu.
Ooh. So, you all chose different answers here.
Pikachu's 25.
Pikachu is 25.
Because
I don't
Meowth
know.
is 50.
And Pidgey, I want to say, is like 12 or something. The correct answer is Arbok. So, for this
Dang
first
it.
turn here, Eric and Ariana, you have nothing. Tyler, you have advantage on your attack. So, starting with Tyler, take your turn.
I'm going to use my advantage. So do I get double advantage?
No.
So Charmeleon's going to run up and use Ember
Okay.
on Tangela.
Cool. Go for it.
22.
That hits.
Oh, I forget. I have the wide lens on Charmeleon, so it gives me +1 to all attack rolls. So I need to remember that. 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage. Very nice there. Did we decide which of you was going second, or do you care?
Actually, Silver should have went first.
Oh, Silver should have went first. You right.
I think we did
So I'll go
that
next.
just because I got the answer right.
That is, yeah. So, Eric, go ahead and go next. And I'll do all 3 of their turns at the same time.
Growlithe is going to just he's going to stay on the edge of the battlefield,
Okay.
and is going to use Ember. 17.
Hits. I hate that you all 3 have fire Pokemon who can attack from afar.
Isn't it great?
12 points of damage. Very
Well-
nice. Cool.
Let's be honest, Chandler. Out of all the gyms, Erica's gym is the easiest one
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
because it's the grass.
It is. Ariana's up next.
Yeah. All right, Flareon. Use Ember. Ah! 16.
16, that hits.
Whoa! Okay. Damage.
Get him, boy!
16 damage.
Yikes,
Dang.
my gosh. Still out here doing more damage than both of them. Cool. So the Tangelas in each timeline are going to go ahead and take their turn here. They're all going to use Absorb on you. So
That doesn't sound very good.
Tyler is a 5 to hit, so that misses. Eric is a 8 to hit, and Ariana is a 17 to hit.
Dang. One above my AC.
Cool. So that does... Ooh, very nice. That does 13 points of damage,
Yikes.
and he gets to recover a little bit of that.
Tangela is an electric grass type, isn't it?
It's just grass.
Just grass.
It's not an electric type?
No.
I don't know why I ever thought that.
And Tangela recovers a little
That's
bit of
weird.
HP there.
Maybe because it looks like wires.
Probably. All right.
Yeah.
Back to the top of the order. We'll do. Does whoever wants to go top of the order?
Well, we already did it the way we did it, so Leaf, you can
Cool.
go.
Tyler, go ahead and go.
Okay. Just gonna do Ember again.
Sweet.
Do you have to answer another question?
No, every
Oh,
other, because I don't have enough questions. Even with the 10 I have, I don't think I have enough.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that hits.
So, wait, was I supposed to roll with advantage because I'm attacking with fire?
Yes.
Is that what we've been doing? Okay,
Yes,
great.
because you're attacking with fire, and it is vulnerable to fire. Oh, you guys should have had advantage on your attacks. I'm sorry.
It's
Alright.
okay. I hit it anyway.
Yeah, you guys hit
Yeah, we
anyway,
have
so we're
advantage
fine.
anyway, so it really, the only good thing
Is you get
getting
that auto
the
crit.
Is getting the crit.
Yeah. And it's an interesting game mechanic that we'll probably lose
Yeah, it's
in
super cool.
20 rounds. Because I'm going to run out of
13.
questions. 13 points of damage, very nice.
Fire damage.
Cool. Yeah, so that hits real hard. Ariana or Eric, I'll get you guys in an order at some point.
Nope, that's wrong. The first one was a 10. Now with advantage, okay. So I'll take the 10.
13 total. That misses.
No.
Oh, he
Well,
rolled
yeah, it was.
three.
Oh, 'cause yeah, I got you.
12.
10-4. That misses. So you kind of jump up and send out a little fire comes flying across, and Tangela kind of like hops to his side, kind of like hits into the desk and like chars the desk a little bit. Looking at these desks, the desk opposite of you has been charred a lot. Like it seems a lot of people come into this gym with fire type Pokemon because people are smart.
Especially since you get it on the route before.
Yep. Marina.
All right, Flareon. Let's try to use Ember again. Let's just try it again.
Flareon.
Flareon.
Ooh, natural
Get a
1
boy.
and a 9. Very nice.
No. Roll a D20. You
Oh.
roll a D12.
You did roll a
You're still
d12
gonna
for
get
your
something
second
better.
one.
17.
That hits.
I did the same thing because on roll 20 it swaps the top one.
10 damage.
10 damage. Very nice here. Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead and attack. So the first one to attack is going to be Tangela on Tyler's. So that's a natural 1. We'll get to that in a little bit. The second one is going to be attacking Eric. That is a natural 6 plus 2, 7, 8. That misses. And Ariana's, that's a natural 5 plus 2, 7. That misses.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah, that was some very poor, and that was from 3 different die.
Yeah.
So for Eric's and Ariana's, Tangela kind of runs up and goes in for another absorb. Your Pokemon are able to kind of like dodge out of the way of it after like kind of like the fire went flying, either hit Tangela or Tangela missed it and then like came charging and then just completely whiffed it. This Tangela came running, and as it like came running up, it kind of like got tripped up in its here and got tangled and fell into a ball and kind of like rolled over to the side over here, so it's currently prone on the ground. Cool.
Can Tangela get tangled? Hold on real quick. This is important.
Let's ask Google.
Can Tangela get tangled?
Oh no! I was seeing what the Pokédex entry said. It says the whole body is swathed with wide vines that are similar to seaweed. The vines shake as it walks. The vines are said to never to stop growing. I was just seeing if it ever said like it never got tangled in it. It
Interesting.
doesn't.
Cool. So at that point she goes, well done. All right, well, question 2. And she writes up onto the whiteboard. It appears on the monitor in front of you. What Pokemon would a Charizard's flamethrower be super effective to? A. Pikachu. B. Blastoise.
Yes.
C. Caterpie. Or D. Hitmonlee. Only one of these it would be super effective to. And so after, once you have it typed in, give me a thumbs up. Cool. On 3, hit enter and say it. 1, 2, 3.
Caterpie.
Caterpie.
B.
Did you say Blastoise?
Did you pick the water type?
I mixed it up with Bulbasaur
Well,
in my head.
Yeah, you're good. So, Eric and Tyler, you guys do get it correct here. Tyler for 2 in a row. And she goes, well done. So, Tyler, go ahead and take your turn with advantage either way. But you have second
Ember.
advantage.
21.
That hits.
21.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Trading. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Bulbasaur. That's grass.
You still get advantage with your fire.
13 points of fire damage.
Shoot. Cool. Eric?
Gonna use Ember
What a
again.
surprise.
What a surprise.
A super surprise. That hits.
Oh yeah. 8 damage.
Very, very nice. Cool. And Ariana?
Hey, real quick, Tyler. Oh, never mind.
What?
You didn't roll a natural. No, never mind. My bad.
Yeah,
I stopped it for nothing. My bad.
14.
2 solid 14s in a row. That unfortunately
That was the
misses.
same roll twice.
That was the same roll twice. That unfortunately misses. Flareon kind of like sends out the flame after like seeing Tangela just miss poorly. Just kind of like messes with Flareon's judgment there. Gets kind of distracted by the weeds. It just completely misses. Cool. So it is going to be Tangela's turn. Tangela on Charizard is of course going to use Absorb.
Wow, what did he evolve?
Oh yeah, he evolved into a Charizard, Charmeleon. That is going to be a natural 17. So that is a
That
19
hits.
to hit. For
That hits.
Eric,
Did he get up?
that is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
And for Ariana, that is a 8 to hit.
No.
Cool. And we'll go ahead and
Boo.
roll damage. Blue is Tyler, black is Eric. For Tyler, that does 7 points of damage, and for Eric, that does 8 points of damage.
Reduced to half because I'm resistant to grass.
Okay. And so
So
Oh.
it'll go ahead and recover some HP here.
So 4
Got it.
damage.
Cool. Sweet. And it is top of the order. Tyler, take your turn.
How's Tangela looking?
Okay-ish. Not great.
Charmeleon's gonna move over and do Dragon Rage.
Cool. Go for it with advantage.
It
Oh,
has
no,
to
that's
make
a wisdom save. Or a dex save?
No, it's a dex save.
I'm going to say Tangela has disadvantage because it's currently prone on the ground. Well, I rolled 2 7s. So that's a 9 to save.
Save was 13.
Okay, roll damage. Damage.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
20 damage. 20 dragon damage.
Okay, alright. Resistant. I'm just kidding. What if Tangela was resistant to dragon damage, though?
Dragon? That'd be wild.
Tangela doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. So
I've decided that I'm gonna save 1 Dragon Rage for each Pokemon.
So Tangela kind of like ran over, like tripped onto itself, and then just gets hit with a Dragon Rage, and just gets like pushed back like a little bit because it's kind of like rolling on the ground already, and it's still knocked prone. Eric?
Growlithe, run up and use Flame Wheel.
And as
get
like
within
Growlithe
range.
is running, like flames kind of like come off of its paws until it's just like retracting, and like it's just a wheel of fire as it charges into Tangela.
So Tangela has to make a. So technically, I think the Flame Wheel is actually an explosion outwards. It's not necessarily.
Yeah, so
a
like
whirlwind.
you're running and it's like charging up around you, and then you just like send it flying at Tangela.
Has to make a dex save.
Let's see. That is. I was saying that he was rolling with disadvantage because he is vulnerable to this, I want to let you know that I rolled a natural 20. And then since it's disadvantage, I rolled a natural 3. So a 5 total.
Helping me out, and it's 13 to beat, so no.
Yeah, this Tangela's just getting beat.
Tangela's getting destroyed.
How much damage did you say that was?
It's going to be 2d8 plus 3.
Oh, shoot.
8 damage.
Oh, okay.
Freaking kidding me.
Well,
Wow. Sorry, man.
yeah, you tried.
Yeah.
Marina with
Hey, well, at least
That's true.
Flareon, we're gonna use Ember again. You know we
Flareon! Ember!
no, we don't.
Just for note, this is how my fight with Erica went in my recent playthrough of Pokemon Red 4. If those people watching here later on YouTube for the Pokemon Living Deck series on YouTube, on Twitch, uploaded to YouTube. Because Flareon was my only Fire-type Pokemon at this point. I got the Eevee from the Pokemon Mansion and taught it, and it only knew Ember, so that's all I did was just Flareon, use Ember. Cool, Flareon, use Ember. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was.
And I roll a 20.
Cool. And damage?
7 damage.
Very, very nice. So Tangela kind of hits that and isn't looking good. So Tyler's Tangela is going to get up and is going to try and run towards you and is going to go for a constrict. That is a... Why?
Oh, I'm thinking constrict acts like bide.
It does, but I have to hit you first. So that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. So you go ahead and take... Oh, no, this is a higher level. I roll it at a higher level because this is a higher level. You take 8 points of damage.
What kind?
Normal damage.
Okay.
And you are currently grappled. So at the beginning of your turn,
you said 8?
8 damage.
Okay.
Now, at the beginning of your turn, you can make a strength saving throw to break out.
Oh, okay.
And if not, you stay constricted. Tangela with Growlithe is feeling a little bit better, so it is going to go again for an Absorb on Eric. I'm going to roll a d20, not a d12. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
I'd say so.
And that's going to go ahead and do 6 points of damage. Not a very high. That is grass damage, so that would be reduced to 3. Sadly.
Perfect.
And then it regains a little bit of its HP for using Absorb. And then it's going to do the same thing onto Flareon because it's still feeling pretty good, so it's fine for absorbing right now. And that's going to be a natural 5, so that's going to miss. Cool. So, back up to the top. Question time?
We just did one, right?
I can't remember. Okay, we'll just do a normal order. Charmeleon?
Yeah, we just did one.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
So if I'm constricted, can I still attack?
No, you have to make a strength saving throw at the start of your turn.
Okay.
If not, you are grappled.
It's 4 to strength. 22.
You break out, so that counts as your bonus action. So you break out, and you can go ahead and take your turn as normal.
Ember, natural 20.
Cool. How do you take out Tangela?
So Charmeleon's like constricted, and he like breaks free, and as he does that, he shoots the fire forward and just like incinerates him.
Yeah, and he just like starting to come up, and then like the student aide just like returns him, and as it does that, Erica goes, "Very well done, very good use of your typing." And the student aide tosses out Victory Bell, so appears in front of you. Eric, go ahead and take your turn.
All right. Growlithe is going to use Flame Wheel again.
Go for it. So he kind of like charges it up and just. And that is going to be a.
Charlie, you're finally ahead of us.
I know.
That is a 10 to save.
No.
Cool. So go ahead and roll damage.
I would like to draw everyone's attention that Ariana just brought to my attention
What's that?
I beat the first gym Pokemon first.
Ooh, way to go! Way to go! What damage is that?
13.
Very, very nice. Cool. Ariana with Flareon.
Guess what, Flareon? Guess what we doing?
Growl.
We use an Ember, baby girl.
Ember, shoot.
Ember baby girl.
I would have got that answer
Ember
wrong.
PG.
22.
Eric, when are you
That
gonna
hits.
use, when are you gonna use Ivysaur?
Ivy boy.
I mean,
17 damage.
Max damage. Very, very
I wanna
nice.
say, get him, boy!
Cool. So at the start of the next order, the Tangelos will take their turn first. The one with Eric, because I have Tangela currently pulled up from the last battle, so I can easily access its moves.
Get him, boy!
Tangela with Growlithe is going to go ahead and jump up, seeing as he's charged forward. And he's hit him a couple times. He's going to go for a Constrict here. That is going to be an 11 to hit.
no.
And then the Tangela with Flareon is trying. It's kind of keeping its distance, so it's gonna step over to the side. And it's gonna go for an Absorb with a natural 6. So that's gonna be a 8 to hit.
Nope.
Cool. Victory Bell standing right in front of you is going to send a Leaf Tornado at Charmeleon.
Oh no!
Dang.
Natural 20.
Yes, it was. You are correct.
Oh, dang.
Saw it on your face when you did it.
So let's go ahead and roll damage here. So just for fun, Leaf Tornado, you summon forth a cyclone of harsh winds and fast-moving leaves that rush toward to strike in range. Make a ranged attack, dealing damage. If the natural attack roll is 15 or higher, the target has disadvantage on its next attack. If the
So it'll cancel out. I just do a straight
so
roll.
you'll just have a straight roll.
But also, this damage is resistant, so it's just normal damage.
Now let's go ahead and roll damage here, which is
Action right.
damage
What'd you say?
here.
Then it... Oh, wait, you already have advantage? Yeah, so I guess it would cancel out regardless.
Yeah.
Or maybe you advantage? I don't know.
Cancels out.
Cancel out.
7, 8.
That's what the good folks at
So that does 18
Yeah,
points of
okay.
damage.
18 points of damage, critted to
36 points of damage. So 36 points of damage.
Reduced back to 18
yeah.
to be resistant. I just wanted to see how high it was going.
Wow.
Because Leaf Tornado does 5d4 plus 5.
Ouch! I'm in the yellow.
Cool.
I should
And,
have bonded with Charmeleon. Why didn't I do that?
well, back to the top of it, she goes, wonderful, time for our next question. And, that's perfect. And she goes, all right, this will be a little bit of an easier one for you. And she writes up, how many Pokemon have been recorded in the Kanto region? A, 151, B, 130, C, 161, or D, 149?
She's ready.
Oh,
You
it's
can't see
just
it's
behind.
late.
1, 2, 3.
149.
You won.
3.
So you do that, the correct answer lights up in front of you. A 151 Pokemon have been recorded in the Kanto region. Mewtwo and Mew, Tyler.
I know, but in my head, I didn't count them because they're legendaries, and then I forgot.
That this takes place
That
5
Red-
years after Red has become the champion.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Yep.
I originally did. I was like, oh, it's 150. Then I was like, it's 151. Then I'm like, no, this is a trick question.
No, the trick
Because-
question would have been for me to put 150 as one of your other choices, but I didn't
You
want to.
did.
No, I didn't. Your choices was 151, 130,
Yeah, what's that?
161, 149.
I'm upset. Back to 0.
Yep, so you are back to 0. Eric, you have 1 correct. And Ariana, you are 3 incorrect in a row. So 2 more incorrect, and the opponent will get an auto crit.
Right. Eric has 2 right.
Eric has 1 correct.
But not in a row.
You got Caterpie.
Oh, he did get Caterpie. You did get Caterpie. You are correct.
Eric has 2.
So Eric, you are.
It wasn't in a row.
It was in a row. Caterpie was the second question.
Oh.
I forgot about Caterpie. So yeah, you have 2 in a row. Cool, because that was the third question, and you missed the first one.
Did Red catch Mew?
You don't know.
Exactly. So how is Mew?
Mew has been recorded. People have talked about Mew to
Whatever.
People have talked about Mew to you. You have heard Mew been mentioned.
Whatever.
It's true.
Mew is also.
I'm just mad because I confused myself.
Just for funsies, make a straight intelligence check for me. Just for fun.
Oh man. 8.
As far as you know, there has been 1 recorded incident of a Mew being seen.
It's fine.
Eric and Ariana, just for fun, make a straight intelligence check. You guys wouldn't have known Tyler had got this question incorrect, but when you did this, it might have sparked a thought in your head.
14.
I don't know my intelligence is. Hold on.
Probably plus 1 or 2.
But I don't know.
For reference, I know
that's-
there's 151 Pokemon in the Kanto Pokédex. I thought it was a trick question.
Oh wow.
Fun
I
fact.
actually-
Decided to go to Nick.
Fun fact, when Pokemon Red and Blue was originally shipped out, there was only going to be 150 Pokemon in the Pokédex. That's actually why Mewtwo comes before Mew in the Pokédex, even though Mewtwo is a clone of Mew, is because originally Mew was not going to be in your Pokédex. It was merely going to be something that was referenced in files in Pokemon Red. But at the 11th hour, about 2 weeks before it shipped, the creator threw it into the code that Mew was in the game, and they are actually the reason the glitch exists that you can catch a Mew in the first game by doing the whole roundabout thing. Originally, Mew was not going to be included as 151 Pokemon, which is why it's.
That's why the song goes. It's 150.
Yep, that's why.
Oh.
Eric 13, Ariana with a 9, or a 5, yeah, a 14. Ariana, you know that there's been 1 recorded instance of a Mew. It's been talked about. Red and a fateful encounter with a Mew. Eric, you've heard talks that Mew might just be a species. You're not so sure that there's only 1 Mew out there. Because there isn't. There is more than 1 Mew. Mew is a species of Pokemon that was, I believe, discovered in South America.
It was.
And discovered in South America, but it is never explicitly stated if it was an individual Pokemon that was found or a new species of Pokemon found. In the game, I believe it.
Like the legendary birds.
Like the legendary birds, they are not. There is not only 1 legendary bird in the Kanto region. They are just very rare.
So off topic, I was playing Let's Go Pikachu the other day, and when I was trying to complete my Pokédex, I was in Steamfoam Isles catching like Shelder and Horsey. And there, after you beat the game, you can go in. There are people who are champion or specialized in a Pokemon.
Yeah. The one there is Articuno.
And the one in there specialized in Articuno.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And you could beat him and become Articuno Master.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's Go is pretty cool the way it sets that up. But anyways, back to the game. Tyler, go ahead and make an attack. You have no advantage. You are making a straight attack roll.
Ember.
Go for that MB.
15.
That hits.
Well, that's good. How long did Leaf Tornado last?
Do what?
How long did you say Leaf Tornado lasted?
Just the 1 turn.
Oh, that's good.
We got some ASMR going for you with some goldfish getting poured into a bowl.
It was pretty good.
7 points of fire damage.
Very nice. Cool. Eric is up next.
All right. Ralph is going to try Flame Wheel one more time to try and get as much damage as possible.
Go for it. So, like, as you're rolling, Growlithe kind of like gets up and kind of like just starts running and like runs a couple circles around, and then just like expends that energy. And as it does, as I said, as you're rolling, but it's as I'm rolling, because and that is a 9. So it takes damage. Go ahead and roll damage. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, the anticipation.
That's
rolling.
anticipation.
12. I got a minimum damage and a max damage on both the dice, so it's 12.
And there you go. Ariana? Oh,
Okay.
1 and an 8.
Flareon.
Maybe Ember?
Maybe. Maybe
What?
yes.
Maybe growl.
Heck yeah.
Heck,
Ember. Ooh, burnt.
Oh!
Yep.
Roll
He's
again. Roll again.
Roll again. You might get that nat 20.
Nope.
Alright, that's a 26 to hit.
Well-
So, also burn, just for those friends at home. Burned. A burned creature's attack deal half their normal damage. In addition, the creature takes an amount of typeless damage equal to its proficiency bonus at the beginning of each of its turn. And its proficiency bonus is... As I look for its proficiency bonus... 4! So at the beginning of each of Tangela's turns, it'll take an additional 4 damage. Cool. And go ahead and roll initial damage for Ember there.
13.
Very nice there. And so it's now the beginning of its turn, so it's going to go ahead and take its 4 points of damage. And then it's going to... what's it going to do here? I think it's going to go for an absorption here because it's not looking good. And
It gets an HP
it
back.
needs some HP back. So it's going to go for an absorb. It's going to miss on Flareon with a 7 to hit. I'm not going to use that die anymore. It's been rolling very poorly for me. Tangela with Eric is going to go for a constrict since it's right there. That is a 6 to hit, so that missed as well. That die is also going away. I'm only down to 1 die now. Let's see if this one does well. Victory Bell is going to go for a... No. Victory Bell is going to go for another Leaf Tornado.
Dang.
Man, these Tanglers are taking forever to die.
That's a
That-
9 to hit.
Or get
That's every Pokemon Gym battle I ever do, Eric. Miss Chandler.
Cool, so it sends its Leaf Tornado going flying. So it kind of like, it sent its first one and Charmeleon kind of like got spun up by it and got confused. Set off a fire back, and like as it's sitting there confused, like sees it start spinning up again and is like, I know what this is. And like at the last second just dodges to the side as it goes flying past. And back up to the top of the order with Tyler. You have your
So did we
advantage restored.
decide potions? Potions are separate from my Pokemon's attack, right?
Outside of battle. In a Pokemon League sanctioned battle, it would take your turn to give a potion back. How's Charmeleon doing?
He's at 28 health.
Okay.
So he's like a little under half. Okay, I'll wait then.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You have advantage
I don't
again.
want another crit leaf tornado to happen.
Be great if it did.
I'm going to Ember again.
Go for that Ember again.
21.
That hits.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll damage. And Eric, you can go ahead and prepare your turn.
7 fire damage.
Cool.
got it.
All right, what's up with Silver? What's Silver doing? Gonna switch out to Ivy Boy?
Get him, boy!
No, Silver's gonna call Growlithe back to his end of the field and then tell him to use Ember.
So Growlithe kind of like did the quick run around, hitting off to Tangela. Tangela tried to reach out and grab it, and as it missed, Growlithe kind of ran around to your field, jumped around, and sends an Ember flying. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
13.
That hits. No, it doesn't. I lied to you. It barely misses. AC 14.
Dang.
Ariana?
We've been counting landing AC hits.
Yes, AC 14. He rolled 13.
Oh.
Right out under.
All right, Flareon. Burn him again.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. That is a miss. So back to the top of the order with Tyler.
Did they attack?
Oh, they didn't attack. You're correct. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Shoo. Close one. Almost forgot to deal damage to you guys.
And I believe it is a question now.
I don't think so. I believe we just did a
I'm
question.
kidding. Let me see. 149. I rolled.
Oh no, you did take. You have taken 2 turns since that.
Yeah.
Cool. So it is question time.
Oh boy.
After they do their first. Cool. So cool. So he's gonna go for a Vine Whip on you because he doesn't have very many Leaf Tornadoes left.
Fine with.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool, and that is going to do 4. That's going to do 8 points of damage as he kind of like
Reduced to 4.
steps forward and like and slaps you up. The Tanglas are going to go for on Eric. Is going to kind of like step up this way and go for an absorb, and that's going to be a 9 to hit.
That does not.
And an 11 to hit Flareon.
No, he also gets 4 points of damage.
And his 4 points of fire damage. Cool. Tangla is not looking good. Sweet. So at the start of that next round there, she goes, very good. All right, well, time for another question here. And she writes up on the board as this question appears in front of you. Which Pokemon would be most affected by Dragonite's Outrage move? A. Onyx, B. Voltorb, C. Dratini, or D. Mr. Mime? If you need me to repeat anything, feel free to ask for it.
If you would just repeat the answers.
A. Onyx, B. Voltorb, C. Dratini, or D. Mr. Mime?
I don't know.
Ariana's got her thumb up.
Cool. 1, 2, 3.
Dratini.
Onyx.
As it lights up in front of you, Dratini is correct. Because
Dragon super effective against dragon.
Outrage is a dragon move. Cool. So
Wait,
Eric,
who did you say used?
Dragonite,
Dragonite.
Oh,
which doesn't
So
really
it's
matter.
like-
It's a dragon type move.
It's a dragon type move.
So that is Tyler is on a streak of 1, Eric is now back to a streak of 0, and Ariana is on a streak of -4. If you get your next question incorrect, they will have an auto crit on you. Yikes! All right, back to the
I'm
top.
just not smart.
Back to the top of the order with Tyler.
Ember.
Go for it. Advantage restored.
wait. Ember?
18.
That hits.
I'm gonna leave and come back real quick.
15 points of fire damage.
Do it quick. Do it quick. Do it quick.
Very good. Eric.
All right.
And Charmeleon's gonna jump back to here.
Charmeleon kind of like sends out his Ember and like takes a quick step back.
Can you guess what that's for?
Ember?
17 for Ember.
That hits. This is the Ember round.
Awesome.
I think all we've been using is Ember.
Eric's used a couple other moves. You've used Dragon
Oh,
Rage.
right.
I need to name this episode something to do with Ember though.
14 damage.
14 damage. How do you take out Tangela?
First, I have a suggestion for the name, and it's Ditto. Use Ember. And then
That's solid.
I would just say that Growlithe kind of sucks in a bunch of air and then just spews out this flame that entangles Tangela and kind of falls over with a little bit of fizzling fire on the end of his tendrils.
I went ahead and put it as my episode titles for Ditto Use Ember. Cool. Yes, and then with that, Tangela just kind of falls to the ground as she, as the student returns it back and throws out Victory Bell and Erica looks to you and she goes, "Well done, Silver. The most people tend to use their the fire advantage, and you are again taking full use of it."
Wow,
Thank
she
you.
is a teacher.
She is, yeah. She's a teacher.
She just sits there and like talks and takes a minute to get to her point.
Ariana.
Flareon, use Ember.
Oh, God.
Roll to attack.
I'm trying.
Slowly but surely. Oh!
Wow!
Natural 20. Hey, real fast, how do you take out Tangela?
So, Flareon is like PO'd.
Oh, yeah, for
And
sure.
she's like,
For what
she's
reason,
like-
I don't know, but she's PO'd.
because this has taken so long.
Oh, that's fair.
She's like, just get out of my face. So it's all she can muster.
And
Ember.
like for a second, you're like, did she just use flamethrower? Like that was such a giant ember. And like the fire that comes out is huge. Like you get the kickback from it, and like it's like that's hot. And there is just a line of like charred grass to the
Oh, that's
Tangela,
hot.
who kind of just falls to the ground
Ah,
as they retrieve it. And Erica again looks at you and she goes, "Well done. You have a very special Flareon there, I'd say. Quite powerful, that one. I would keep a close eye on that one." And
She's the best.
the student aide tosses out. Thank you for the charred ground there, Tyler.
I didn't do
no?
that.
Oh, I just assumed.
Ariana is that color down there.
Oh, is she?
no, that was
That's
I think it's
that's
Eric
black.
and
Erica's
this
Ariana's purple. Cool.
Yeah, I just chose the color that I wanted to do.
Now you can change color. Cool. So that is the turn there. So back to the top of the villain order. I'm just kidding. It's my turn. It's not your guys' turn. Get it? I called you guys the villains.
We're heroes. We're like Team Plasma.
Both victory bells. This victory bell is going to jump over, and the two victory bells for Eric and Ariana are going to use one of their leaf tornadoes here.
Gross.
So for
Hopefully those aren't the ones that crit.
Eric, that's going to be a 19 to hit. And
That does it.
for Flareon, that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. So I'll,
No.
Oh, darn, barely missed. I'm just going to roll damage once and just give it to both of you since they both hit.
Reduced though. Resistant.
Yep.
So that is 14 points of damage,
7 points of
reduced
damage.
to 7 to the two of
Wow.
you. And you both will have disadvantage, or not, you'll just not have advantage on your next turn, because you would have disadvantage, but since you have advantage, you just have a straight attack. Cool.
Leaf tornado.
And it is the turn for Charmeleon. He is going to go for another Vine Whip. He's going to jump up here and Vine Whip with a 14 to hit.
Miss.
What's your AC?
18, 15.
Ah, shoot. All right, well, top of the order with Charmeleon.
Charmeleon is going to ba-ba-da-da. Ember.
Ember.
Oof.
Oh,
3, 9.
That misses.
Yep.
So you send
Better than that one that I rolled.
the Ember flying, and it just goes clean over the top of Victory Bell's head. Eric, go ahead and take your turn. You were just doing a straight roll here.
hey, can you guess what it is?
Growl.
Yep.
Water gun.
Water gun.
19.
19, that hits.
Come on, whip 'em, boy.
Nope.
Ember boy.
Ember,
boy.
boy.
Oh my,
That's not boy.
4 damage. What the frick?
Minimum damage. And Flareon's Ember.
Ember.
I'll Ember you. I'll remember her, but Ember is like caps you.
Roll again.
I got a 20.
Dirty 20, that hit. Oh, and a natural 20.
No.
You
He's
rolled.
a leaf tornado.
Well, I rolled advantage by accident, so it's the
Oh,
first one.
okay. So
Oh,
just a natural, a dirty 20. Roll damage. And,
That was used to it.
and Victory Bell is now burned as well.
14.
Uh,
Is it a Is it still burn on a dirty 20, or is that just natural?
I thought that was because you did that when it was natural 19, so I thought it was 19 or 20. It's burned. What does Ember say?
She rolled a
On a
13.
natural 19 or 20.
I had a dirty 20.
Yeah, she still had a dirty 20, Tyler.
The things. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
On Ember, it says,
It says
if
natural.
the natural attack rolls 19 or 20.
Oh, gotcha. The natural is a 13. My mistake.
Yeah.
So disregarded, not burned. Cool.
14 damage, though.
14 damage, still pretty solid. Alright, so back to the top of their orders. The 3 of them are going to make their attacks. They're all 3 going to go...
You see, when we're honest about this stuff, hopefully the professor is going to be real nice to us.
That's what I do. I try to keep it
the
balanced.
3 of them are going to go... each of them are going to go for a Vine Whip on you. With the first one, the Tyler, being a 6 to hit.
Nope.
Eric is a dirty 20. And
Yeah.
Ariana is a natural 20.
Oof.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage here for Vine Whip. That is 10 points of damage, and reduced to 5 for the 2 of you, and 20 points of damage reduced to 10 for Flareon. But it missed Tyler, so it doesn't matter. And it's question time!
Question time!
Alright, so...
Ariana left school because she didn't want to do this.
So she writes up on the board, and it appears in front of you all. What was the first Pokemon ever to be discovered? So out of game, this is what this question equates to in real life. What was the first Pokemon created when they were making Pokemon? What was the first Pokemon they made? A. Meowth.
I don't know.
B. Growlithe. C. Rhydon. Or D. Clefairy. You can't Google.
Wait.
What was the
Alright,
first
now you
Pokemon
say that-
created? The original Pokemon, the first one made when they were making Pokemon Red and Blue. Meowth, Growlithe, Rhydon, or Clefairy?
Dang it. Okay.
Maybe these questions are a little bit more harder than I thought they'd be.
This one is hard because it's one of 2.
Yeah.
It's one of 2.
Alright.
Hey, maybe this is a fun learning one. A fun
is.
learning
I mean,
episode. You guys
I
are
like
getting
this.
to learn a little bit.
Yeah. Trivia.
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Right on.
With
Ariana got it right! It's right on!
Oh, yes!
Oh, see, because when I was doing it, Chandler, I was like, yeah, it's Clefairy, and then I was like, no.
So,
Clefairy was who
Clefairy
Ash
was originally going to be Ash's partner Pokemon instead of Pikachu. And now we've ended up, all this time later, and it ended up being Pikachu instead. So yeah. So,
Good choice.
Ariana, if you would have had that one wrong, they would have had an auto crit on you this turn. You would have taken a crit back to back. So you are 1 correct. Tyler is now 2 correct in a row. And Eric is still reset to 0, 2 incorrect in a row. Cool.
That's alright. I'm going to kill him anyway.
You sure are. Tyler, take your turn. You have advantage, of course, as usual.
As usual.
Ember. 22.
Hits.
$12 points of fire damage.
Very nice. Eric, take your turn.
Oh, right. Yep. Growlithe is just going to do a quick, just disorientation move and shift to the left.
Okay,
And
yeah,
he's going
yeah.
to use Ember.
Ooh, didn't see that one coming. Man, let's see real fast. Victoryville doesn't see it coming.
18.
That hits. Roll damage.
8.
Very, very nice. And, what do you think Flareon's up to?
She's gonna use Ember.
Ooh.
For sure.
Changing it up. 24 hits.
Wait, I rolled the wrong thing.
Oh, you did.
Oh, I rolled the wrong.
Yeah,
If
see
you get a crit.
No, but it's fine.
24 is good.
You still hit.
14 damage.
My gosh.
You get a 7 on that? That's freaking crazy.
That's pretty insane damage there. Cool. And so the Victory Bell's turn. The one with Tyler is going to go for a Vine Whip. That is a natural 19, so that's a 21 to hit. The one with Eric is going to shift forward a little bit over here, and it is going to have you make a Wisdom save. And then the one with Ariana is going to move over here and go for a Vine Whip as well, with a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 2 because it has -1 to Wisdom.
Not a very wise boy.
No.
Tyler and Ariana take 12 points of fire damage, reduced to 6. And Eric has fallen asleep.
Oh no.
At the beginning of your turn, you can make a bonus action Wisdom save to try and wake up. But for now, you're asleep. Cool. Back to the top of the order with Tyler.
They gotta go. Oh, they just went?
They just went. You just got damage dealt to you.
Charmeleon's gonna move over and Dragon Rage.
Go for the Dragon Rage. Let's see what happens here. That is a dex save. That is a 19 to save.
Alright, that saves 16 damage, reduced to half.
Cool, so 8 damage instead.
8 Dragon damage.
Very nice. So it jumps out of the way, and as it kind of like tries to move, it sees like you building it up, and it's used to seeing stuff get built up from its leaf tornado, so it moves just a second too late and gets hit with it. Eric, go ahead and make a Wisdom save to wake up.
6.
You are still asleep. And Ariana, take your turn.
Ember. Yeah,
Did she
13.
summon one more Pokemon?
Misses. Do what, Tyler?
Did she say how many Pokemon she had?
She did not. She did not. She might have 6 for all you know.
Well, she doesn't.
She could.
Well, she doesn't.
She could.
She probably has 3 or 4.
Gonna go for
But she needs Victory Bell, so.
a Vine Whip on you. That's gonna be a 7 to hit.
Vine Whip on your count.
He's gonna jump up here since Eric is asleep and go for a Vine Whip on you. That's gonna be an 11 to hit.
No.
And a Vine Whip on Ariana, that's gonna be a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Cool. And top of the order, it is question time.
Question time.
She writes up on the board, and as she writes the question, before you appears options A and B, true or false. You can often determine a Pokemon's gender by the shape of its tail. True or false? And go.
True.
True.
You all have that one correct. It is very true. You can often determine it from that. Tyler, you are now up to 3 in a row. Ariana is 2 in a row, and Eric is 1 in a row. Sweet.
I'm pretty sure we talked about that back when Ariana caught Pikachu.
You did. It was something discussed. Tyler, go ahead and take your turn with advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna use Ember.
Go for it.
6.
Ooh.
25?
That was
That's
almost a natural
19
1.
Burned.
Natural 19, so it is burn, baby burned, after taking 25... what if it would have been 25 points of damage? I looked up and saw the 25 thinking you had already rolled your damage as
That
well.
would've been wild. 13 points of fire
13
damage.
points of fire damage on top of being burned as well.
My proficiency bonus is 3.
It takes its proficiency's bonus damage.
Oh, I thought it was mine.
No, it's better for you because its proficiency bonus of 4.
No.
So that takes its damage there. I'm gonna go ahead and add in its damage taken at the start of its turn. Eric, make your wisdom save to see if you wake up.
Hallelujah. 8.
You are still asleep. And Ariana, what you gonna do? Maybe an Ember or 2?
Ember. Oop, wrong thing. Maybe?
No, those are both
Not roll
20s.
right thing.
And that is a dirty 20. That hits. Roll
All
damage.
right. 16.
Very Very nice. So it's gonna do.
Well, grand.
Cool. Sweet. And the three of them are gonna take their turns. Victory Bell is gonna go for a Leaf Tornado onto Charmeleon.
No.
So let's see if we hit. That is a. What is this plus Dex? That is an 11 to hit.
Miss.
Ah, shoot. And it's also Victory Bell's going to step to this side for both Eric and for Ariana, and is going to go for a Leaf Tornado on the two of you as well. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit Eric and a 17 to hit Ariana.
Yeah.
So hits everyone but Tyler. So that is 5, 14. So that is going to do 18 points of damage, reduced to 9 for the two of you. So you each take 9 points of damage. And it is back to the top of the order. Tyler, it is your go.
I'm gonna use a super potion.
Cool, go for it. So go ahead and roll up the healing.
3d6 plus 6.
And Eric, go ahead and make your wisdom save.
Plus 18.
Sweet, restore 18 points of damage to you.
11.
11, you are asleep, but at the end of this, after Victory Bell takes its turn, you will have awoken. Ariana?
I hit the wrong one. 14.
Hits. Roll damage.
8. 6 damage.
Very nice. The Victory Bell's turn. Tyler's Victory Bell takes its burn damage. And then we're going to go ahead and attack here. Going to go for the Vine Whip strat. That's a natural 20 on Tyler.
Oof. Glad I used that potion.
That's a 4 on Eric. And that is a 14 on Flareon.
Nope.
Okay. We'll go ahead and roll damage here for Tyler. At least hit one of you, so that's something.
Why aren't you on our side?
That's 18 points of damage reduced to 9 for Tyler.
Got him in a leaf tornado?
No, that was Vine Whip.
Oh, that's right.
Reduced to 9. Alright, top of the order. Tyler, take your turn. Growlithe has also awoken, so Growlithe was like starting to like lay back, and it kind of actually rolled over onto its back. And like, you know how like when dogs are asleep, they sometimes start to like run in their sleep? So like Growlithe starts to like run in its sleep, and then it like flips over real fast and like looks around like really confused, and then like sees it and just like jumps back up and gets ready to fight.
Is this a question?
Nice.
No. Question after this round.
Question after this round. Ember.
No, it is a question. No, yeah, because you healed. You healed, so it is a question time. Question time! Which, she writes up on the board, which move would be most effective to Voltorb? A, Thunderbolt. B, Earthquake. C, Psychic. Or D, Substitute? Which move would be most effective to Voltorb? Thunderbolt, Earthquake, Psychic, or Substitute?
I'm not as confident about this one.
Alright.
Three, two, one.
Earthquake?
Earthquake.
Psychic.
Earthquake glows in front of you. Earthquake would be the most effective to a Voltorb from those three moves. So Ariana is now 3 in a row after being 4 incorrect in a row. Tyler is now 4 in a row. Tyler, get the next question correct, and you get an auto crit.
I need that.
And Eric reverts back to 0 in a row. Cool. Tyler, take your turn. You have advantage.
Ember 22.
That hits.
D12 plus 4. 8 points of fire damage.
Very nice. Cool. Eric, Growlithe is now awake.
All right, Growlithe is kind of angry at that and is going to step up and is going to use Flame Wheel.
Go for it.
So you need to roll a...
Oh, yes, a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
That is a 7 plus 3. That is a 10 total.
Nah. It's going to take full damage.
Full damage.
13.
13 points of damage. Very nice. Cool. Sweet. And Ariana?
Ember.
Ember. Ready for that? Ember.
22.
Hits, roll damage.
6 damage.
Very, very nice.
22.
Cool. And the 3 of them on Tyler, go ahead and make a wisdom save for me. And he's going to go for a Vine Whip on the 2 of you. Both of those miss with a natural 6 rolled and a natural 8 rolled.
Wisdom save. +2. Wait.
I believe in you.
So it's +2, but +1 because I'm a fire type specialist.
Ooh. Victory Bell also took its fire damage as well.
21.
Or its burn damage. You succeed. Charmeleon starts to and shakes out of it and jolts awake before it can fall asleep. And take your turn, top of the order.
He's just gonna Ember again. 23.
Hits.
Oof. 5 damage.
Oh,
5 fire.
solid damage.
That
Eric,
was the worst damage I've done.
that was minimum damage that you could have made with that. You rolled a
Minimum.
1 on a d12.
Yep.
Flame Wheel, boy.
Get on.
Stop
Hey.
talking like
As he
It's
jumps
so
up, off the ground, Growlithe is just starts running and does a quick lap, expends the energy, and rolls another 8, so takes full damage.
Full damage, 10.
it's your
Sweet.
battle persona.
And the Ember from
Sorry.
Flareon.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grabbed my D20.
Yeah.
19.
That hits. Roll damage.
15.
15 hits. Or 15 damage. Sorry, I got distracted because my phone informed me that it was at 2% battery.
Ah.
Nice.
And if my phone dies, I can't keep track of their
We all
moves.
died. Or that.
Then we win.
Yeah, then you win. You just auto win. So that was that. Cool. All right, top of their time. Well, they have to do their turn first. So, Victory Bell takes its Ember damage, burn damage, and then make another Wisdom save for me, Tyler. And then I'll Vine Whip onto Growlithe. That's going to be a 12 to hit Growlithe.
No.
30-20 on the save.
And a natural 1 for Victory Bell on Flareon. So Victory Bell kind of... I have to delete that because I can't touch Victory Bell. Because Victory Bell was under it and I couldn't move it. So Victory Bell moves over this way, and as it whips out its Vine Whips, they whip out get tangled up. And so Victory Bell starts trying to pull them apart and just you know how when you accidentally tie a knot and then you try and untie it and then you just make the knot tighter? That's where Victory Bell currently is trying to untangle its knot here. And Tyler, your Wisdom save?
30-20.
You again shake off the sleepiness. Looking at Victory Bell does not look good and is
I'm going
trying
for a power move. I just got to get this
to
answer
fight
right.
to
and I
stay awake. All right, guys,
get a
it
point.
is question time. She writes up on the board, what Pokemon would Pikachu's Thunderbolt be super effective to? A. Geodude, B. Starmie, C. Raichu, or D. Zapdos? What would Pikachu's Thunderbolt be super effective to? Geodude, Starmie, Raichu, or Zapdos? 1, 2, 3.
Starmie.
Starmie.
You guys got that right.
Chandler, I feel like the questions got easier. They were harder at the beginning.
I honestly put these
Why?
questions in
Because
no
I'm
specific
them
order.
right?
I think
No,
that's what he's trying to
because
say to you.
No, because they were like things about types and like Pokédex numbers, and then they were like, what is super effective? And then you give 2 electric types and a rock type.
Listen, this was I tried. I was trying to throw
No, I mean,
some
it's
stuff
fine.
together here. All right, Tyler, you
No,
have
it's
you have an auto crit.
Right,
'cause
Dragon
you got
Rage.
5 in a row.
Dragon Rage.
Eric, you now have 1 in a row, and Ariana, you have 4 in a row. If you get 1 more, you get an auto crit as well. That's a dexterity throw, correct?
Yeah. So as the auto crit lights up and Charmeleon gets whatever happens when it gets an auto crit, Leaf is gonna yell, Charmeleon, end this!
All right, roll damage.
$17.
I want to tell you, I feel really bad
Multiple. Yeah.
because got a natural 20 on the dex save.
Dang! So it just cancels out and it's a 17.
No, you
Because it auto crits.
because so he takes half damage.
No, okay, yeah, so auto crit. So it's the same thing that happened earlier when you had resistance.
So you
So it
so
auto
you
critted,
yeah.
and then you saved, so it's just 17.
So it's just
damage.
17 points of damage. How does Charmeleon take out Victory Bell?
Just like that. So
He only
the
had 9.
auto-
He only had 9 points of HP left.
So it lights up. Leaf goes, Charmeleon, finish this, and he like leans back, and then from practice in the woods, he does the practice move that he learned from the woods.
Jumping around, getting everything, making sure it's lined up, and he sends it flying. Victory Bell goes flying back and hits it, and gets returned into the Pokeball. And Erica looks to you, and she goes, "Well done, well done indeed." Eric, take your turn.
34 points of damage.
All right. I'm gonna do Flame Wheel again.
Go for it. Let's see what happens here.
Flame
That is an 11 to save.
No. No, 9 damage.
9 damage. Very nice. And Ariana?
Ember.
Flames go flying towards Victory Bell.
20.
That hits.
Wait. No.
No? Oh, because you rolled
I
a...
rolled the wrong thing.
Yeah.
19.
Ooh! Natural 19. He is
Burned.
burned, baby, burned. Roll damage.
11.
Cool. Very nicely done there. Sweet. Go ahead and take his fire damage at the start of his turn here. And then Victory Bell is going to jump over towards you and is going to go for a Vine Whip on you. That's going to be a 12 to hit.
Nope.
And for Eric, that is an 11 to hit.
Oh.
Cool. Top of the order. Growlithe, take your turn.
All right, Growlithe is going to first run up here.
Her
Is
third
gonna-
challenge was the quiz, Tyler.
And is going to skid around and then use Ember.
So it goes running, losing it, and just goes...
All right, so a dirty 20.
That cool. Roll damage.
8.
Very nice. And Ariana?
So Flareon's gonna move over here because he's getting uncomfortably close. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it.
Flareon just staying in that corner. Just staying away from people.
And Ember. 13.
That barely misses. So like kind of like skitters over to the
Yeah.
side, and with it just the flame goes flying. Gonna go for the double Vine Whip again. That is a natural 20 on Eric and a 9 on Flareon.
Nope. And he also takes fire damage.
And he does take his 4 points of fire damage on Flareon there. I rolled real poor there, so that is... What does it add to it? Plus 5. 6. 14 points of damage. Critted to 28, then fire damage reduced back to 14. So you take 14 points of damage. And it's...
Eric or me?
Eric.
Me.
Yeah. He missed you. He got a natural 20 on Eric. And it's question time!
Question time.
Oh boy.
Can I still? I'm still gonna do.
Yeah,
my
you can
thing.
still answer. But your timeline is frozen. She didn't ask you these questions. Alright. So Tyler, so I only have 2 questions left. The last 2 are, they're not trick questions, but I would say they're
Are they questions like how many Pokemon are in the Pokédex?
No. No, so I'll have Eric and Ariana, A or B, for which question I'll give you for this one.
Chandler, can you message me the 2 questions and let me pick?
Not easily, no.
One.
Because it would change, it would mess up my recording.
I want Ariana to get a crit.
A or B?
B.
A.
Alright, so she writes up on the board, which Pokemon is the only Pokemon to ever be recorded devolving? And the 4 possible questions appear in front of you. Slowbro, Machamp, Butterfree, or Wigglytuff.
Is this for both of us?
Yep, this is for both of you. This is your next question.
All right, do the
Which is Pokemon is
Do
the
the
only one ever to be recorded devolving? Slowbro, Machamp, Butterfree, or Wigglytuff?
she's ready, by the way.
1, 2, 3.
Slowbro.
It is Slowbro.
That happened in an episode of Pokemon.
Ariana, you
I
have
thought so.
an auto crit.
I remember an episode where I felt like I remembered Machamp devolving.
Oh, the
it
little
might have
thing
been
jumped off
evolving.
the Slowbro, and it
Yeah.
turned back into.
Because the way a
Shelter.
Slowpoke evolves into Slowbro as a Cloyster bites onto its tail and it evolves. So if it ever releases, they both devolve. So Ariana, you have an auto crit this turn. So go ahead and roll
Nice.
damage for your Ember. Eric, go ahead and roll as normal.
I want to know. I want to be asked the
Rock.
last question, Chandler.
I think you will.
16.
All right, 22.
Eric, you hit.
Booyah. That's going to do 13 damage.
Very, very nice there.
I did 16 times 2. 32 damage.
How does Flareon take out Victory Bell?
Flareon is just having this Ember come out while he's zipping all around. Like, roasted all sides.
Roasting all sides.
Just every side just... And like the Victory Bell's looking back and forth,
Yeah.
and then it just falls over and hits the ground. And Erica goes,
So,
well done.
this then, huh?
Square.
Yeah, just all around.
Square.
So we're gonna go for a actually gonna jump over and it's gonna go for a leaf tornado on you and send that flying straight at you. That is gonna be a 14 to hit.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. I can guarantee you, Growlithe is unconscious.
That does 12 points of damage reduced to 6.
Yeah, unconscious.
How much HP did you have left?
4.
Oh,
Why did you use
yikes!
a potion, Eric?
I didn't have time. He did too much damage last time.
Cool. So Growlithe is unable to battle, and you can call out your new Pokemon.
Oh boy!
All right, boy.
Yeah!
Go get him, boy.
Boy!
Cool. And it is your turn.
Go get him, boy. Boy is going to
Chandler, can you delete
Yeah.
our extra people?
Just going to go ahead and start charging up Solar Beam.
Cool. So Ivy Boy jumps out and just starts charging up its solar beam, and then Victory Bell is going to jump over and go for a Vine Whip with a natural 1. So it's same thing as it did. It gets all tangled up and it's stretching to go that out. Now it's the final question. Final question, Jeopardy. Eric, get this question correct, and you will win yourself a auto crit.
Wow.
How?
Because I want it to be fun. I want everyone to have a
Beautiful. I
chance
love
for an
it.
auto crit. To just have a good time.
Fine. I just
Wow.
suck it.
Eric, just answer it right.
Just answer it right. That's all you have to do.
Are you ready?
So
All right, let's do it.
she writes up onto the blackboard as it transfers over.
Can
What?
you use a lifeline? If he doesn't know.
Now, I made this joke to Elizabeth that I was like, if they do something, I'll let them have a lifeline, but it'll just be a 50-50 lifeline, and I'll erase 2 of the answers. But I can't remember what I said I was going to do for that lifeline. Like, what was going to cause
Final
that.
question. Final question. Final battle.
Final battle, if Eric really wants it, I'll let him make a straight intelligence check, and if he does DC 15, I'll give him a 50-50.
That's pretty good.
All right. I'll try it.
All right, go for a straight
and it'll
intelligence
just be
check for
Can
the
you ask the
question.
Plus 1.
For the question of
10.
what Pokemon is the opposite of Pikachu in both kind and Dex number?
I literally said this at the beginning of this battle.
I don't remember you saying that.
You did. I don't remember what it was though.
I did.
Oh, you did.
I did.
No, you
I
didn't.
don't remember.
You
I
said
did.
what Pokemon 50 was.
Yeah, that's the opposite.
Dex number 50 is not the opposite
of 25.
of 25. The opposite of 25
Oh, it's 52.
is 52. So what is the opposite of Pikachu
let
in
me-
both kind and Dex number? A. Jigglypuff. B. Clefairy. C. Mew. Or D. Meowth.
All right, read it one more time.
What Pokemon is the opposite of Pikachu in both kind and Dex number? Pikachu's Dex number is 25, so you're looking for 52. Jigglypuff, Clefairy, Mew, or Meowth? And that's right.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Clefairy.
Eric.
Ariana didn't answer.
You said Clefairy.
Oh, because I looked it up. I didn't know what the answering.
It was Meowth.
She doesn't need.
Yeah.
The opposite of a mouse is a cat.
That's in the chat.
Every time I think of Meowth, I think Meowth is Dex 50. That's why I said
No,
that. at
he
the
is
beginning.
Dex 52, so that is the
That's
opposite
why I
of
said that at the
25.
beginning. But I did say Meowth was. I did bring up Meowth being.
Eric, attack with Solar Beam! Solar Beam attack!
See, this is
Chandler.
why I graduated. So I don't ever have to do these kind of things again.
So Chandler, do you have to? Do you have
22.
to censor what Eric said in chat?
No, I'm not gonna read what Eric said in chat.
Oh, I didn't know if that showed up in OBS.
No, it doesn't. No, I don't record chat here. All right. So it is Victory Bell's turn. Victory Bell is gonna go for a.
Whoa, did you see an auto crit at 22 to 42 damage?
22 damage.
Yeah, he did 22 damage.
It auto critted
No,
to
it
42.
didn't. He got the question incorrect.
I'm pretty sure he
I
did.
was incorrect.
He was incorrect, Tyler. He
No.
said Clefairy
But you didn't let him use his lifeline.
because he had a 9 for his intelligence check.
Good enough.
I said DC 15. That is a 19 to hit with Leaf Tornado.
Yeah.
So that's going to do 16 points of damage. And if you're resistant to grass, that's halved. I assume you are.
Yes.
So that is reduced to 8 points of damage. And it is your turn.
Perfect.
Eric,
Charging up Solar Beam.
I need you to take out... Okay, never mind. Okay. I was gonna say, I need you to take him out
What?
this turn. That way I don't have to ask another question, because I don't have another one prepared.
I'll think of a question.
Tyler, if you can think of a question, you can ask him one, but you have to give him multiple choice.
Okay.
It can be a true or false. All right, and he's gonna go for a Vine Whip for you. It's smart. You're doing solar. You charged up Solar Beam because you had disadvantage this turn because you got Leaf Tornadoed. So good workaround by charging it up. That's a 17 to hit with Vine Whip.
Yeah.
That is 12 points of damage.
All right.
Tyler, do you have a question?
I do.
All right, ask him the question as Erica writes it up on the board.
Wait, let me make sure there's not a better one real quick.
All right, do go fast.
Okay,
Sanic.
I have two. I don't know which one's better. Okay, ooh.
Use one, and you might use the other one in a minute here if he doesn't kill Victory Bell.
Okay, we'll use this one.
Whenever you're ready.
I changed my mind. What type of attacks are normal type Pokemon immune to? What type of attacks are normal type Pokemon immune to? Fighting, Ghost, Dark, or Fire?
Appears in front of you. What type?
Read voices.
What type of attacks are normal types immune to?
Fighting types?
Fighting, Ghost, Dark, or Fire?
Fighting type, Ghost, Dark, or Fire. You can just say it. You're the only one answering at this point.
Ghost.
Ghost is correct!
Oh, there you go. Eric, attack with Solar Beam.
Auto crit, right?
The Solar Beam, you charge it up for a turn. Does it auto hit the next turn, or do I have to make a dex save?
You have to make a dex save.
Okay, let me make a dex save real fast. All right, roll damage.
I don't know if you did that last.
I didn't. It's fine. Roll damage. How do you take out
21?
Victory Bell? Victory Bell had 6 HP left. So it doesn't matter if you auto-crit it or not, because that's 21 reduced to 11 points of damage.
We're just gonna say it was 42.
That's fine. It did 42 points of damage.
Of that, this is what we're gonna say, is that the Solar Beam it's almost like Indiana Jones, where it's the skeleton dissolving, only obviously it doesn't die. I'm gonna say it gets withered up and then falls over unconscious.
Sure, that is exactly what happens there. And Victory Bell
Didn't seem very happy about that.
I mean, I lost. Of course I'm not going to seem very happy about it, Eric. I lost again. Oh, no.
For the fifth time. Fourth time.
Where's my Pokemon?
I deleted it on
Did
accident.
she steal my Pokemon?
She did. She stole your Pokemon. And she was like, oops, sorry, I stole your Pokemon. And she hands it back to you.
I stole it. Oh, God. I did horribly.
Is Ariana going to be gone for a minute? Oh, wow.
No, she's
on
here.
cue.
Wow.
So with that, in each of your instances, Erica walks up to you and she goes, well done, using your types against you, as she awkwardly reaches into her pocket. And she goes, for defeating me today, you have won the Rainbow Badge. And she hands it to each of you, and you each now have the Rainbow Badge.
I want the rainbow badge.
Nice.
Rainbow badge. Rainbow badge.
Oh, my.
Rainbow
And
Charmeleon with the head.
And as you guys turn to exit, you exit out front. The secretary goes, "Wonderful job." And she takes your trainer badges, trainer cards. Each of you had already saw the other person do this, since you guys weren't able to watch because you get the incorrect questions. Actually, Tyler, because you finished yours, since you completed, you were there able to watch the next two since you already won. And then Eric, after you watched yours, you were able to watch Marina Battle. So then you guys pass in your trainer cards, and she marks in there you now have 5 gym badges. And she goes, and for your winnings, form the Pokemon League. And she hands each of you 2,000 Poké-Dollars.
Nice.
I needed that.
And then she also goes, and for a small gift from Erica. And she hands each of you, I didn't have it pulled up here, so I can tell you exactly what it does. Let me pull up this. She hands you the Miracle Seed, which this item when being held by a, let me find it. No, that's evolutionary items. That's not what I want. I want held items. Miracle Seed. The holder adds their proficiency bonus to damage from grass type moves. So you get to add a proficiency bonus to your grass type moves. It's the Miracle Seed. And the secretary goes, wonderful, wonderful job. I imagine your next stop would be to, of course, head to Fuchsia City if you're looking for it looks like your last 2 gym badges are Fuchsia City or Cinnabar Island. Whichever one you would like to. Where do you think the 3 of you will be heading next?
More than likely,
Fuchsia
City.
Cinnabar. Maybe Fuchsia.
For note, because the 3 of you are very familiar with your region, should you want to head to Cinnabar Island, which is in the bottom left, you would have to either return to Pallet Town and head through the water through that way, or head to Vermilion City and book a ship to there, or head to Fuchsia City and travel through the water that way.
So guys, Cinnabar would be the fire type gem, but Fuchsia, I don't remember. I don't remember what type of gem it is, but the Savari Zone is there.
Are you saying this in front of her? In front of the secretary? As you say, Cinnabar is the fire type gym. She kind of laughs at that.
He's known for using fire type Pokemon. So...
And she goes, oh, well.
Guess we'll find out.
It's trying something different this year. It's kind of a little bit of a secret.
Oh, good.
But
what does Fuchsia City specialize in? Since you're,
I'll go ahead and don't push too hard.
I was asking a question. What do you mean?
All right. I'm sorry.
Wait,
what?
Don't push too hard.
Make a perception check, Tyler.
Was that a hint? Perception. Oh, I'm proficient in perception. Hold on just a second. I had everything set up for Dragon Rage. 2 plus 3 plus 5. 21.
It looks like she very much wants to talk about with a secret with Blaine's gym, and she's asking you not to push too much, or she might just have to tell you.
What's the secret with Blaine's gym?
She goes, oh, okay. Don't tell anyone I told you this, okay?
Absolutely not.
Blaine has always been a little bit of an eccentric type, and he somehow convinced the Pokemon League to allow him to put on a game show for his gym challenge this season for the Pokemon League. It's all being filmed, and it will be televised the week leading up to the Pokemon Gym Challenge.
So is this a game show like Erica's type stuff?
Oh no, Erica kind of bends the rules. She has a little bit of pull within the Pokemon League. She does more of a
like
test.
Sabrina's type stuff.
When you were younger, did you ever watch the television show? The television shows such as Legends of the Hidden Temple or Double Dare or anything to that degree, or Family Feud. That's kind
it's
of
so weird. It's almost like I remember these shows, but I don't remember them. It's like I'm remembering them through somebody else.
Yes, he's done a bit of a masterful combination of these, and you actually sign up as teams to partake in his gym challenge.
Wow, that sounds fun.
And you go against another team of challengers to participate on his game show. We're all very excited to see it.
And
wow, that's fantastic.
What is Fuchsia City Gym?
Oh, I've actually never been to Fuchsia City myself.
I just looked it up, so it's fine.
I'm glad you looked it up.
I looked it up on my cell phone.
On your phone. And she goes,
well, thanks for the information. We'll be sure not to tell anyone.
Oh, please don't.
So, guys, do you want to go fight a poison type gym leader, or do you want to go play game show?
Let's walk outside first.
The Safari Zone, as we're walking outside, the Safari Zone is also in Fuchsia City, and that might be cool.
Well,
I'd
now
love
they
to check out the Safari Zone.
now they have some money. Do I go back to the department store and check out those stones?
Maybe.
Not a bad plan
You can do
either.
that too.
Uh,
What do you all like? I've spent a lot of money, so
So as you guys
have
exit
not.
out of the gym, you guys kind of like start coming around the pathway there, and as you guys do, would you know it? Who's walking up?
My
Is it
girl.
yellow?
All right, everyone, put in your guesses
Walking-
now. Who is it? Who's walking up? Are you typing in your guesses? And
Yeah.
I just figured
Yeah.
you'd say them. What?
3, 2, 1. Jesse James and Meowth.
Josh, Tyler's girl.
wow. Well, I didn't put them all in. I didn't have enough time, but yes, that's what I was saying.
It's Master Blake.
Master Blake!
And he
my
like
God.
runs up and he goes, "Oh, am I too late? Did I miss the? I missed the battle,
Yeah,
didn't
but
I?
it's okay, Master Blake. You couldn't have really watched anyways, the way the gym is going.
Yeah. I wasn't planning to challenge the gym. I'm not a gym challenger. I'm a gym leader, unofficially.
I know. You couldn't have watched us is what I meant.
He absolutely
That's
could
what you
have. Oh,
were doing, right? I'm trying to make it fun.
okay. I was like, he absolutely could have watched you. And you go, okay. Yeah, I was gonna come like cheer you guys on for while you took on Erica's gym battle.
Hey, it's the thought that counts,
well,
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I just got out of my morning class, and I figured I'd swing by.
How'd that go? What'd you
It
learn?
was pretty good. What's that?
So good for you, dude. Bettering yourself through knowledge.
Yeah, I'm really trying. You guys really inspired me. I learned quite a little bit a bit about different ways to use typings. I really think, while I want to stay true to the Fighter's Dojo, I do think I want to bring in a couple extra Pokemon to kind of like
Well, you
help
have that,
help
you have
even it
that
out.
Abra.
I do that Abra. I think is gonna go great. And he pulls out the Pokeball and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna do so good, little boy."
You like the yin yang dojo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that's just and he takes out his phone and he like types that up and he goes, "That's great, that's great." He goes, "Well, I'm actually headed back to Saffron today. I got some I got to meet a construction crew that's coming by later this afternoon to get some work done on the building. I'm hoping to get this done
Awesome.
before the Pokemon championship in a couple weeks."
Cool. You gonna come? I hope to see you at the championship.
Oh.
We should be competing in it.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. I'll see you then. I got it in my calendar right here. And he flips over his phone. It's right here. And he goes, "All right, I'll see you guys later." And he kind of...
Master Blake, wait.
Yeah, what's up?
I give him a hug.
He, like, hugs you. He's like, "Oh, thanks, man. I'm your... And he like, pulls you back, and he's, like, holding you by the shoulders, and he goes, "I'm your #1 fan."
You're my #1 fan. I mean,
That's what I just said.
I meant to say, I'm your #1 fan, Mr. Blake.
And he like...
Oh, you should have stuck with it. That would have been even better.
And he, like, turns around, and he kind of, like, jogs off.
Master Blake is my favorite character.
Alright,
Great.
what you guys doing?
Well,
You wanna do department store?
Yeah, you guys can head over to the department store. Your same thing is still there for you to purchase. Can you sell
sell
items?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to sell TM3 Psyshock.
Alright, TM3 Psyshock. Let me see what these would sell for.
Oh, I
Psyshock,
forgot this too.
I'm gonna say you'd get half back on what you could sell it for. On what you
Listen.
could buy it for.
Listen, oh, never mind. I was actually looking at the stones. I want to buy Flamethrower.
You get-
And I have...
You get 3,000 Pokédollars for Psyshock.
Cool.
Because you can buy it for 6,000. And the same handout should still be there that you can view for anything in the Celadon
Yes.
department show.
I
Department
want to buy
store.
Flamethrower.
You want to buy Flamethrower? Cool. So you are easily able
That was right.
to purchase it. It was. No, I lied to you. Flamethrower is not sold here.
Oh, it was in the game corner.
Flamethrower is from the game corner.
Shoot.
right.
What were the TMs again then?
So how much does Psyshock sell for?
For 3,000. The TMs that are here are TM2 Dragonclaw, TM11 Sunny Day, TM24 Thunderbolt, TM29 which is Psychic, TM47 which is 47 is Low Sweep, 54 False Swipe, 69 which is Rock Polish, and 96 which is Nature Power.
I'm gonna buy a Moonstone.
How much?
Alright, you're easily able to buy a Moonstone for 4,000 Poké-Dollars. And Eric, what was your question?
How much does Rock Smash sell for?
Rock Smash. Let me see what TM that is. A Rock Smash.
TM8.
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 Definitely isn't TM8 in this, so I definitely made that up. So that'll sell for 2,500.
Okay. I stole that as well. When is the SSN thing?
That is, let me see what day it currently is for you guys. So it is currently day 6 for you guys. At this point, it's about 11 o'clock. The SSN event is in 7 days, which is 1 week before the Pokemon League. So 7 days. 7 days from now is the SSN event, and a week after that is the Pokemon League. So you guys have
All right, guys.
2 weeks to gather the final 2 gym badges if you want to participate in the Pokemon League.
I'm gonna use my Moonstone on Nidorino and evolve it in a Nidoking.
And you, as you're before you do that, after you guys are like cleaning up your purchases, Yellow walks up. She goes, "Hey guys, how'd the gym challenge go? I just finished up doing some shopping," and she holds up a couple shopping bags.
Show her the badge.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Did you guys all win?
Heck yeah.
That's awesome! Way to go! I'm actually.
Hold out a high five.
She like, let me roll for high five. Ah, hits it perfect. Perfect high five. And she goes, sweet, yeah, I'm gonna head over and take on the gym myself, and maybe check out the university, maybe try and grab one of Erica's lectures later today. What are you guys heading off to do?
We haven't decided yet. We're probably gonna go to Fuchsia City, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe hitting that up, doing one of the daily cycling road contests. Always sounds like a lot of fun to me, especially now that I got my own bicycle.
Oh right, forgot about that.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forgot cycling bike challenges were a thing.
Yeah, do you guys not know about the cycling road?
I didn't know it was a challenge.
You know what? We never even went up that way.
Oh yeah, it's right off of Route 16. The cycling road, they do daily races towards Route 18. You can sign up for a race and you can win some money.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So
Well, maybe we'll check that out too.
for sure, yeah. And then after that, I was of course gonna, since I already be down there, just head over to Fuchsia City and take on that gym challenge as well. Only got 2 weeks until the Pokemon League.
That's true. Yeah, you know what?
And she
Maybe we should. So the bike challenge leads to Fuchsia City?
Yeah, so it runs the full length of Route 17. So it kind of takes you and it meets up at the end of it at Route 18, which is just outside of Fuchsia City.
Well, then you know what? I think we're going to check that out. What do you think, Marina and Leaf?
Yeah, might as well.
Me.
So just for fun, looking on the map right here, this route right here is Route 17 and the cycling road. Route 18, Fuchsia City.
All right, Marina was doing something in the department store still.
Well,
Oh, what are you buying?
yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you guys. Do you think I should evolve my Pikachu?
Well, Raichu is probably got some stronger moves behind it and maybe a little bit more defense. It depends on how sentimental you are.
And
What do you think, Leaf?
I don't know. Pikachu's kind of your thing.
Yeah.
And Yellow
You
goes.
also have,
Yellow's like, yeah, I've been kind of thinking about the same thing, but and she pulls out her Pokeball and she goes, I asked Choo Choo and doesn't seem too interested in too happy about the idea of changing. I can understand that. I'm not big into change myself.
Can I ask my Pikachu what he thinks?
Oh, Eric, this is a good point for you to talk to Pikachu. Because Eric can speak with animals.
you know what? Pull him out. Let me see.
Come on.
Chandler's like, crap. Crap, Eric can talk to Pokemon.
So she goes, oh, that's really cool. And like she sends out her Choo Choo right there next to it, and then you throw out your Pika, and they look at each other and they're like, Pika Pika, Pika Pika Pika.
Like, Pika.
Yeah, and they're like shot like Pikachu Pikachu Pika Pika Pikachu.
And I just kind of zone in. I start focusing in on their language, and it begins to turn into a dialect.
And for fun, because Eric has this, with level 5, you got it because of your trainer path, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which allows you to speak
Which
with
is
animals,
Ranger.
and you can do this once per
Level
day.
5. I can do it 3 times a day.
3 times a day. So as you hear like the Choo Choo's going Pika Pika Pika, and then you hear Marina's Pikachu go Pika Pika, and you hear it slowly transform into a language you understand, where it goes, so anyway, I started blasting.
So I started blasting.
Which is a fun joke.
And Silver just started laughing.
Which is
Pikachu's a girl.
I'm just making a joke of Danny DeVito voicing Pikachu.
So anyways, I started blasting.
No, so you hear it kind of calm in, and you hear Marina's Pikachu goes, yeah, it was crazy, like watching that last gym badge. You got to be prepared for it. The victory bell is really strong. It sends out and it like they both like kind of pause and kind of like turn towards you because you're just staring at them so intently. And can you understand us?
Yes. Yes? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, we like, and Choo Choo goes, hey,
They always do.
Choo goes, yeah, we always understand you.
What is Silver doing? What is Silver doing,
Well,
Marina?
I figured you could understand like the
He's
general
asking the
gist
Pikachu.
based off of our tone, but you can actually understand
understand
what
it.
I'm saying fully.
And Marina's Pikachu goes, well, yeah, of course, we're pretty smart. I mean, you've met a
No, of course. Yeah, you are intelligent, very intelligent.
We literally met that meow.
you've met a talking Pokemon.
Mine's not intelligent. Mine's -2 intelligence. So.
Well, okay, so I have a question for you two,
Oh.
because you see, you're trained, obviously. I can understand you, so if you have any more detailed words on how you feel about evolving, you can just let me know, and then I can tell them exactly how you feel.
And they both look at each other. And how I'm going to resolve this is I think I will roll I'm trying to think how to resolve this because I don't want to make like a character decision for your Pokemon and just be like, yeah, evolve it. So I think I'm going to roll a die and let the die decide it. So
All right.
which die do you guys think I should roll for this?
Do 100%, Kyle, depending on the percent that they want to evolve.
Solid.
That's a good idea.
That's solid.
Sometimes it's a
Like,
mixed
yeah, I want to
feeling.
evolve. He's like, yeah, I'd like to evolve, but I'd stay a Pikachu for Marina.
So Choo Choo speaks up first and goes, got a 49 on the percentile. I don't know. It's not. I kind of just like how I feel in my skin. Maybe later, but right now I really like me. And Marina's Pikachu goes, well, I can understand that, but I think it would also be really cool. I really think it's up to Marina at the end of the day, being my trainer. She's the best. I don't know. I'd go either way, I think. Who rolled an 87 on the percentile die.
Oh, he wants
Oh.
he wants
Okay,
to evolve,
all right.
but he won't make that choice.
And I'll look at it like, oh yeah, okay. 1 second. Yellow? No. Marina.
No, what?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Just over there, like, making
sorry.
Pikachu noises.
I'm having a conversation here.
You crazy?
And like the three of like Yellow, Leaf, and Marina, you guys have just watched him standing in front of he's kind of like kneeled down in front of the Pikachus, and he's like you guys are hearing every word that he's saying, but then they just kind of look at him and go, Pika Pika Pika. Pika Pika. I started blasting Pika Pika.
Pika Pika.
And Yellow like kind of like walks over to you and like puts her like hand against your head, and she goes,
No. Don't worry about. Listen, It's just I don't listen. I don't know either. But watch this. So Choo Choo, raise your right hand if me and you were having a conversation right now. Now.
And Yellow goes,
Pika.
Wait, Choo Choo, you can understand him? And looks up and goes, Pika Pee.
Wow, so you can
And you hear absolutely, it's cool.
He says it's cool. So this is what I'm saying. Yellow. We've had a consensus here of how they feel, and Choo Choo is really just enjoying. Is just really loving her right now. You know, like really just enjoying who they are, and not really looking for anybody else to try and tell her who she is. She's kind of found that. You know what I'm saying?
And Yellow goes, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a boy. Like, look at its tail.
Okay, so my bad. Obviously, I knew that. I just mixed my words.
And Choo Choo goes, now listen here. I may be completely comfortable with my sexuality, but I am a boy.
Yeah, no, it was just a slip up. I didn't mean that.
It's funny.
And then Marina, Pika. Well, I'm going to be honest. Pika is really kind of leaning towards that direction of evolution, but is holding onto your judgment because honestly, she just thinks that you're great and that you're going to have the best decision.
Cool.
So,
I mean, was that about right, Choo Choo, Pika?
Yeah, I think so. And they like kind of look at each other, going, yeah, Pika, yeah.
I mean, of course, I'm all new to this translation thing, so.
Yeah, it's great. And Marina's Pikachu go, do you? Well, while I've got you, do you think you could ask her to maybe like mix a little more berries in my diet? I think I'm getting a little bit too chonky. I'm looking too much like
chonky
like chonky little Pikachu. I want to look like thin little Pikachu. Could you just ask her to mix a few vegetables in?
Pathetic little Pikachu.
Was this Pika?
This is Marina's
or was
Pikachu.
It Choo?
Marina's Pikachu.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Marina.
Please,
she loves the food you make. She loves the food.
Yeah,
you make.
It's great.
She was just wondering if she could maybe get a little bit more berries in her diet. Just the pasta's just it's getting a little too much on her thighs.
Listen, I'm a
and she and like your Pikachu kind of like turns around and is like, yeah.
It's like Gen 1 Pikachu.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to look like Gen 1 Pikachu. And Choo Choo goes, oh no, you look great. Look, also
you look
though, you look good. But also, could you tell Yellow the same thing? Like it's all going to my hips.
All we eat is that pizza
place.
Yeah, we just she loves.
You both look great.
Oh,
you both look great,
and they both blush.
As much as a Pikachu.
But yeah, the same thing.
You're not sure if they're
same
blushing
thing.
or if it's just their cheeks are normally red.
Right. So Choo Choo's feeling kind of the same thing. Just needs a little bit more berries.
I mean, okay.
Maybe less of that vegetarian pizza.
So that dough going to.
And Yellow goes, oh yeah, oh absolutely. I'm so sorry, Choo Choo, absolutely. And Choo Choo kind of like gives her a hug, and she goes, well. All right, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go take on Erica's gym. And
What Pokemon you got
Alright,
now,
and,
Yara?
grabs it.
We're gonna go to Thunderstone.
And she goes, well, I got just my same team as normal. My Choo Choo, Ratty, and my Butterfree.
No, well, good luck. It's a
That
grass
kitty.
type gym, so.
Oh, I think we'll be fine. When the three of
Oh,
us, when
yeah,
the four of us work together, there's no one who can stand in our way.
Your Butterfree is gonna do a lot of work in there.
And she kind of like, I'll see you guys maybe down in Fuchsia City, and she heads off towards the gym.
Maybe you
Alright,
should
I'm
buy a
staying at
Thunderstone and
Thunderstone.
then hold on to it for a while.
But with that, you are, as she leaves, you remember your Moonstone that you bought, and you use it onto your Nidorino, and it evolves before you...
Use it yet? I can't use it yet.
Why not?
Because Nidoking in the app will only appear as a level 10.
You can use it now.
No, but it won't be in the app as a Nidoking.
Oh,
So
okay.
all you have to do is go up to level 10, evolve it, and then take it back down to the level that you wanted at, and it'll hold the evolution.
I tried that.
It doesn't
Nidoking won't go below level 10.
Yeah, it's
Ni-
a thing in the
Nidorino
app for some
evolves-
reason.
Evolves at level 14, but you can add a Nidoking in at
Interesting.
level 10. So I have to wait until level 10.
Alright. We're going to evolve Hasty Little Pikachu.
And you like go back into the
Into-
store and you pull it out, and you're kind of still standing outside, and her Pikachu looks up at you, Eric, and she goes, "This isn't gonna hurt, is it?"
No, in fact, I wait. Hold on. Let me make a nature check, or a. I guess it would be a nature check,
Go
right?
for it, yeah.
All right. And I have +3 to that, +4 overall. Oh, so an 8.
You honestly have no idea. This is not something that has,
Alright.
as far as you've come across, has ever been researched.
You should ask them after after it evolves.
You don't know that this is something that's
So you
ever
know
been
what?
researched at
I'm gonna
all.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest, Pika. I don't know, but of all the Pokemon that I've seen evolve, they always seem to come out the other side much stronger and even more confident and happier.
And kind of like confidently looks at you and like looks to Marina and waits for the stone.
Here you go, Pika.
And as it like reaches out and touches the stone, a large light starts to come, and Tyler and Marina hear Pika, 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 Raichu. And Eric, you hear ow, ow, ow. Just kidding. Wouldn't that be a terrible twist? Oh my gosh, it would be terrible. It would be
My muscles are tearing.
It'd be terrible. And, but what you actually hear is, this is like, it's. I feel like I'm itching all. And like looks up at you now as a Raichu and goes, wow. It's like rolls its shoulders as best as it could, and kind of like looks back at its tail and goes, oh wow, I feel great. I feel like I just got a huge burst of energy. And like starts to like its cheeks like start to like electricity just running through it.
Marina, Pika's feeling real nice.
And starts like jumping up, doing like a come on. How long does your speak with animal last?
It lasts as long as the 5th edition spell, so it's probably about to run out.
I think it's like 10 minutes then.
That sounds
Yeah.
right.
Reminds me of the episode of Supernatural where Dean talks to dogs.
right.
For the duration, 10 minutes, yeah. So as it's like doing it, and Raichu's like, yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for anything. I'm just Raichu. As the spell wears out, and it like turns down, it looks up, Raichu.
Yeah, sorry. I can't understand you anymore. I don't know what happened.
And like shoulders,
Maybe I'm just too tired.
shoulders kind of slouching. Raichu. and like looks up to
Well,
Marina and like
obviously-
jumps up into your arms. And that is where we were going to bring today's extra long episode to a close.
Yeah.
So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, definitely let us know in the comments down below. And be sure to come back next week as our trainers, who knows what they'll do. Who really knows? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will see you in the next one.